Get it painting, breath is hard as titanium. To say I am a king is truth, not megalomania. I'm breaking down this beat, ain't I? The Lego pieces of my thesis make these words rave out. I'm milking the utters of utterance, brother, and going straight for your juggler. All the styles that I'm juggling, hold that face for the shutter click. I snap. No offense to you, I just know who I am. No offense to you, I just know who I am. No offense to you. Take 16.
It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it on. Who are these guys? It's my theme music. Every good hero. Check it out, son.
Welcome in, here on radio for radio, go tell a friend. Went to Rail in Georgia, bring them in. We got so many things to talk about, so let's begin. Putting the highlight on local life on Thursdays, 8 at night. Hope you feeling alright, cause tonight we gon' get you right, yeah, show you right. We gon' laugh, joke, talk, rinse, repeat. We gon' keep it real chill, plus get deep. Ain't no topic off limits, no knock off a gimmick. 10 times out of 9, you'll be fine when we finish. We get talented, hard to get artists to target that audience. Talk accomplishments of those who get no acknowledgement. The studio be hot in the summertime, studio be cold in the winter. And know the chair a bit dusty, it be a throne we enter. Have a seat with us, chocolate milk and waffles, come and eat with us. 2 whole hours, turn your speakers up. And before we get it started, just repeat it thus. It's on chocolate milk and waffle show. It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. We got George, we got Terrell, we got milk, that's chocolate. We got beautiful buttery waffles, just the way your mama used to make them.
Crazy, crazy, crazy show. That's what it is. Okay, whatever. I can't.
And we are back with another action-packed episode of the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show. It is the last Thursday of the month, and you know what that means. That means it is Round Table Thursday. Round Table Thursday. Round Table. Even though our table is rectangular, it's kind of like that whole squared circle thing in wrestling. So for those of you at home who do not know, well, we'll get into that a little bit later. Terrell, how was your week, man?
No, not only was good, man. It was pretty darn good. Worked, confirmed a couple of upcoming shows for myself.
Nice.
Some stuff out. Also confirmed I have a publisher for my book.
Nice. Who you publishing through? Can you say yet? Okay, fair enough. I know how that goes. That's why.
Other than that, man, just living, loving life, man.
You look so calm today. Like
I am. I'm like outside all day, and this is like okay.
first time you've been inside all day for the most part.
Yeah, so this is relaxing for me.
Nice. That's what's up.
I deal with traffic, so.
Word. My week's been busy.
Word.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like talking about the day job when I'm not at the day job, but the day job's been busy, to say the least. Mm-hmm. And artistically, it's been a busy week. Monday, we had open mic. Tuesday, I was able to chill. Wednesday, we had the... damn, see, that tells you. I don't even know what days are.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the RFR fundraiser over at the venue. That was a great show. I want to thank everybody who came out to that. We were able to raise $152 for the station. So bravo to all of you. Big, huge thank you to everyone who came out and participated, and everyone who came out and donated their time and talent to perform and help us put together the show, especially on such short notice. Shout out to Jonte and Ryan who put the show together. Jonte hosted. They did a great job. They didn't have a lot of time at all to round up these comedians, and they were on it, man. It was good. It was a good time. And it was, in keeping with the spirit of RFR and the venue. So it was dope. It was dope. Tomorrow we got Feature Fridays over at the venue on 35th. Our June edition, we have 5 crazy, crazy dope features, one of which happens to be in the room with us tonight.
Who? Keith?
Hi, that's me.
Keith?
That's him.
No,
the other
me.
guy. Oh,
the other guy.
Not
oh,
me.
the other guy.
We got Mapes.
Mapes.
We got Chantel Soleil. We got Jeffrey. Who else we got?
I am none of these people.
No, he is absolutely not any of these people. Like I said, it's been a long week.
Yeah, rubber
So I'm
people,
starting to
right?
forget.
Or you already said the rubber people.
No, I don't have rubber people.
You don't have rubber people?
I think that was last Tuesday's had rubber.
Oh, that was last Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I knew somebody had rubber people and I was upset.
Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time digging that information up. We'll
Okay.
get to that again a little bit later. Actually, nope, here it is. We got Lionel Harris, comedian,
dope.
and Remo, also a comedian.
Dope.
So you're the only poet tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know.
So it starts show starts at 8, doors open at 7:30. 5 incredible acts for only $5. Oh, we got our phone call. Ladies and gentlemen, this is is he there? Hello.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, Isaac? This
Nothing
is
much, buddy. What you doing?
hanging in here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our new, as of yet unnamed, comedy segment that we're going to try to start doing at the top of the show. Isaac Fields, why don't you introduce yourself real quick to the listeners? From here on out, we're not going to be
how you
going through
doing?
this whole spiel, but for the first time.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, my name is Isaac. I've been doing comedy in the area for about 2.5, 3 years as of late. I've been doing shows and then producing shows all over the area, like Chesapeake, Newport News, Virginia Beach, and a lot of me and my friends tell jokes, and my friends are actually funny, but I'm not. But I can tell you what the good shows were from last week and next week.
Isaac was a guest on one of our episodes here on Chocolate Milk and Waffles back when we were still
Yeah,
at
that
the
was a
old
good one.
clubhouse.
That was a good episode.
That was a
if you're
great
wondering which one
episode.
that was.
That was a blast. So what we would like to do with this segment going forward is Terrell and I are pretty well connected to the poetry and music scene here in Hampton Roads. Admittedly, neither of us have much grip on the comedy scene, which
No, none whatsoever.
through the venue, I know a few of the comics. I can't say that I'm necessarily too heavily connected with the comedy scene, but the comedy scene is just as important a part of the art scene here in Hampton Roads as any other art form.
Definitely.
So what we'd like to do is have Isaac call in at the top of the show once a week and let you guys know about all the comedy happenings in Hampton Roads. So take it away, Isaac.
Well, what I like to do every week, and I thank you both for having me so much. I'm really excited. I had a great time being on the show last time, and I'm really happy to be a part of this. But I'd like to every week fill you in on a really unique and fun experience or show that I did last week. Maybe something like there was a drunk heckler or there was a random show that popped up. And then I'd like to tell you what's coming up that could be exciting next week as far as open mics, the showcases, or even what's going on with the Funny Bone. So, let me give an example. Like last week, Monday night, there was Kazi's has normally a music open mic, but the host canceled. He got sick. So they called in a friend of mine, Holly Owens, to do just a random show and throw together whatever she could. So she threw together, she put on, the stand-up page on Facebook. She was like, I need as many comics as I get. So we all drive out there to Newport News to do a sweatless show, which is where they just name out a topic and you just have to be funny about it.
Oh,
and it was
wow.
the most fun I've had in a long time. It was like impromptu, very high risk. It was fun.
That sounds
and,
like a blast.
it's just something that doesn't ever pop up very often. It was a unique experience,
It's like guerrilla comedy. Just show up and do
wow.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's
it just
dope.
popped up.
That's,
out of nowhere.
that's real dope. I
Next
dig
week,
it.
though, can I tell you about next week? I'm kind of excited about the
Yeah,
show.
let's-
I'm actually
let's
doing
hear
this on July 4th. Every Tuesday night for stand-ups when they do open mics, it's always Tuesday we do Bucketheads, which is the show I run. We call it Failed Attempt at Comedy open mics from 7 to 9. And then after that, everybody heads over to the Norfolk Tap House in Ghent. That's where Jack Saladino, a friend of mine, does the comedy show there. It starts, they call it 10-ish because it's whenever everybody gets there, like 10:15. And it's a great time, but we're going to combine it for July 4th, and we're going to do a bigger show from
nice.
7 to 10 at Bucketheads. I'm going to co-host it with Jack. It's once a year. We've never done it before. See what happens. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of good stand-ups there.
That sounds like a real good time.
Yeah, man. It's Bucketheads at Virginia Beach next week.
Awesome. Thanks, Isaac. We appreciate your call. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you, brother.
All right, bro.
Looking forward
Peace.
to it. See ya.
That's real dope. That's going to be a good show. Shout out to Isaac. So, like I was saying, tomorrow, Feature Fridays, $5. Doors open at 7:30. 5 feature acts for only $5. After every feature, we turn the show around and the audience takes over the show, and you guys get to interview each performer.
Which is very creepy.
Which is it's a little creepy.
It's creepy.
It's a little creepy.
No,
it can be a little
really-
nerve wracking.
I've been on that stage.
But it's a good it's cool to it's a nice way for the audience to engage
definitely.
directly with the performer,
really
which
is.
which is rare, I think. I kind of I borrowed a little bit from you, a little bit from here, and the first time we did it, it was pretty successful. So we've incorporated an open mic portion. We throw open micers in between the feature acts. Obviously, it's a limited open mic, but come out, be a part of the show, participate. And
Where's the
take
show?
Some look at the venue.
Okay.
Always at the venue. Feature
venue on
Fridays, last
35th?
Friday of the month, every month. And
Right
then
here in Norfolk.
Right here in Norfolk, right up
here-
the street from
right
Clubhouse
here in
Part 2.
Norfolk.
Yep. And on Saturday,
Yeah, Saturday, George, Madeline Garcia, some guy named Rep, and some guy named Terrell K. Mercer. We're going to be a lot.
Heard he's a real hack.
What do you say?
I heard he's a real hack.
Yeah, oh gosh, he needs home training. Actually, we're going to be with community giving. We're going to be at La Bodegas over in Hampton, 22 Wine Street, Hampton, Virginia. We're going to be partaking in an event that's going to be targeting depression, suicide, and bullying in our community. It's going to be like a fundraiser, so it's no fee to get in. They're just taking up money for a cause to try to impact the community in a special way. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Joke with George, because it seemed like you, Maddie, and myself, we're getting booked a lot together lately.
yeah, it's like
And
chocolate milk and waffles plus one. Chocolate milk and waffles and a bowl of mofongo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's what it is.
Right. So
That's what it is.
so I'm really looking forward to it. Especially with you and I, we've talked personally about our dealings with bullying and depression. So I'm looking forward to use my gift to impact that in a positive light.
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited about is the cause.
Yeah.
I'm very much excited that it's about anti-bullying.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that something has to exist to bring attention to this problem, but I'm glad that I do get to be a part of it. They gave us nice, healthy, long sets too, 25 minutes apiece.
Oh, that's what they did.
It was 15 at first in the message. I've been keeping up with
didn't see
and then it got bumped up to 25. They'd like us all to kind of touch on. So I'm going to just use that opportunity to kind of not just do
25.
poems, but fill in the time with some actual talk. Hello, Madeline.
Hello.
We've just been joined by Madeline Schaus. You haven't missed too much yet. We haven't even got started, really.
Yeah, we're just yapping.
Those are your headphones right there. Please speak directly into the mic as clearly as
Hey Terrell,
possible.
do you need headphones? We got an extra set over here. 'Cause I
Oh,
brought-
you do?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
want them?
Because sometimes I do like to hear my voice that blocks out the other voices that are in my head. All 12 of them?
And somehow I just managed to tangle it up with mine. There we go.
Which one we talking to now?
2017.
I don't know. They don't speak out loud. They just speak to me. And they
There
don't
we go.
have, yeah,
Pass
so-
those down to gentlemen.
Am I talking to?
Keith
He's got the
Urban.
blueberry
Keith
Eggo up
Urban.
there.
Keith
He's got the
Urban's in
Eggo
my
Mini, the cinnamon Eggo.
Okay, where do
Now I kind of want to hear Terrell sing country after saying Keith Urban's in his head. I think
Terrell
that would
can
be a good
sing.
time.
Terrell can actually sing. Like, Terrell can sing. Terrell's got
Hit,
pipes.
hit us with some Keith Urban, Terrell.
Keith Urban?
Yeah.
I don't know any Keith Urban songs off top. Where can I plug this up?
I don't know.
What?
Do you normally not have headphones when you sit over there?
He doesn't usually
I've
sit
never
over there.
sat this far over.
This is the first round table we've had
Yeah.
in this building.
You guys didn't.
So
I thought we were here
usually-
last. No, I guess we
We
weren't.
don't usually
yeah.
have this many. Yeah, we don't usually have
Yeah.
this many guests.
Okay. Yeah, somebody always no-shows us.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
which is why Mapes is here tonight.
Yeah. Also, it was July 9th. I will be going to represent for the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show at the Dope Fashion Experience,
Okay.
put on by Crystal Diggs, who's been a past guest at Miss Rockwell Racks. I am really having fun doing these field trips, yo.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like
You're living the dream, man. You get to travel and do your art. That's like what we all want.
It's cool to, just like when I was at the B-Boy session a couple weeks ago, to see the response that we got when the announcer announced the chocolate milk and waffle show was like, I was not expecting it. I'm like, if all you people know is, how come you only have 2 viewers on live? I don't get
know.
It's like, I don't get
We're not gonna get into that right now.
like, what do
but
you guys-
but I feel you.
But then again, maybe they have viewing parties. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's what we're gonna tell ourselves.
They have viewing parties.
They have chocolate milk and waffles
Yeah.
cakes every time.
Maybe
they
they're
have
just
a-
busy Thursday night and they watch afterwards.
Yeah.
That may be.
We do get
Look at the
fairly-
views afterwards and look at the
Yeah.
reach afterwards.
Yeah,
That's
true.
that's the kick.
But it's
That's what I
but
do.
it's real. It was real. It was so dope, man. It was so dope to just have like shockers. Like they're announcing that they were like, oh, and such is a sponsor, such and such is a sponsor. And Tiffany G was like, and we like to thank the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show for sponsoring this event. And they were like, ah! Gorilla Will was yelling and Tribe was yelling.
That's dope.
Smirk Crew. I'm like, yo, this is bananas. But it's been real good. So I'm gonna help. I'm gonna get an opportunity to represent for us at the Dope Fashion Experience. I get to suit up and everything. Eric Castano will also be there. So
Suit up as in.
wear a suit.
Oh, I thought you were like our superhero suits.
No,
Suit up like Barney Stinson.
But other than that, that's and I'll be in Atlanta July 28th and 29th. 28th I will be at Rosie's Cafe. 29th I will be at TCF Style Fashion Expo.
Okay.
So both times I will be still representing for Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show
Nice.
and myself.
Nice. Next Wednesday at the venue, July 5th, the new season for the Slam starts.
Yes.
The second season of Verbbender
Verbbenders.
Slam. For those of you who did not make the team first time around, yes, this is an opportunity to try out for the second season team.
What was the date? What was the date on that again? What was
July 5th.
Oh man!
Kicks
oh,
off the
man.
first round of
Oh, man.
competition.
I'm going. I'm
Is it-
trying. This time I'm in there.
It's going to be set up just like the last season.
Is
was.
it a competition or is this
It's a
the
slam.
Verbbenders?
It's
It's-
a
it's-
Verbs and
no,
What's the
Verbbenders
difference
straight up
between
slam.
the two, the slam and the verbbenders?
If they-
Verbbenders is the name of the team.
Yeah, but a slam, but
And a slam is just a competition form of poetry.
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
you-
And
you-
you'll
you-
hear people say a slam poem. That's
Keith,
just
Keith looking like he wants in on this.
No, I'm just sitting here at the mic.
a slam. A slam.
No, you
Put
don't want
together
to hear
some
me.
bars.
You don't want to hear me do
He's
any
going-
poetry.
He was going through his phone, looking through his pieces. Like,
Yeah, he's like,
Or
he's
a
like,
slam poem.
I
People,
can't
you'll
get
hear
that
people
one under
say
three.
that. That's not a specific type of poem necessarily. It's just a poem that was either written specifically to compete with, or a poem that has just by chance been used to compete with.
Okay.
You'll sometimes hear somebody say, "Oh, that's a slam piece."
Yeah.
To another poet, they're telling them, "Oh, you could compete with that. It's that good."
So it's something powerful. It can't be like something about nature.
It could be
no,
about
not
anything.
necessarily.
They have
Yeah.
They have haiku slams.
Yeah.
Where the whole
Somebody
competition-
won with the haiku with a slam one time.
Michelle Dodd.
Thought so,
from
yeah.
Slam Richmond.
This is very,
But she was in a regular slam and just went up there, spit a three-line haiku, and crushed everybody else's shit.
that's kind of
That was-
scary too.
that's
though.
it.
that's
it's-
ill. What?
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty intense.
She walked.
So we are having our first monthly roundtable here at the new building in Norfolk. We are super duper excited. All right, you guys. So this is how it works. Terrell usually prepares a series of questions. I'm not even privy to these questions.
And half the time I forget what the questions are by the time I write them.
Which is why today I brought him some tools.
Yes.
We've
I've
set
literally
some
been-
books in front of him.
I've been in a place called Mob Jack, Virginia. So that
A bit of forewarning before you start thumbing through the books to pick questions. That first book, the one that you have on top, the Book of If, it is compiled of 3 separate books. There was the Book of If, Volume 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
The third one, which is the section in the back of the book, are all questions about sex and relationships. We are keeping away from those questions on the show tonight.
okay.
Everything else should be fine.
I'm just glad you didn't say the pages were
And
sticky. So I'm just,
they range anywhere from like what scientist would you go out to lunch with if you could pick one, from history to what kind of animal would you be. Some of them are really good, some of them are not so good. Terrell's questions usually are a lot
why is
better.
Arthur Ashe in this book? Oh, I'm sorry, it's another black guy.
All right, so
They all look alike to me.
you're so racist.
against your
I don't know. Like you're
Why don't-
are
hold
you
on.
intentionally
Okay,
trying to
okay,
derail
let's-
the show?
Let's get the guests to introduce themselves
Yeah,
real quick.
thank
Let's start
you.
with the young lady.
All right.
I'm Madeline Schaus. I've never done a radio show before. This is very new.
Don't feel bad. We're just
Neither have we. So we're learning together. Tell us a little bit about what you do here in Hampton Roads, artistically speaking.
I do mostly open mic. I do film festivals for acting, and I do impressions. And
Some
that's
really
kinda-
dope impressions.
It's kind of recent, like the past year. That's something I'm really getting more excited about because it can take you a lot of places.
Yeah.
One of my people I look up to is Jay Farrow.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, he's
that's
incredible.
a good one to
I
look
like
up
him a
to.
lot on different levels. He's so good. And, yeah, so maybe SNL one day.
Yeah,
Or
that'd be
speaking
awesome.
it into existence.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
good.
And then we'll
Maybe
show
we'll
people
have
this
you,
footage to blackmail you with.
Maybe we'll have you answer some of today's questions in character voices.
Yes.
That'd be cool. All right. And to your left, we have.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Jerry,
Hello, Jerry.
and I'm an alcoholic.
No surprise there.
You're in the right. You're in the right place.
First step is acceptance.
Hi, Jerry. No.
Was that not the right place or the wrong show? That should have been GNYD.
And
I expect my invite. No, I'm just kidding.
This is another show called
I'm
The
Mapes.
Morning You
I'm a
Drunk.
poet,
Yeah.
aka hip hop savior.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Young swag. So
Has anyone else
that-
called you that?
that's a bit. My dad tells me he hates
your
me.
dad
every
tells
night.
you you're the hip hop savior?
Yeah, he calls me up and he's like, "Hey son," I'm like, "What's up, Dad?" He's like, "You're the hip hop savior." And
And
then
then
just
just
hangs
Kendall
up.
Jenner.
Yeah, that's
Kendall Jenner said you're the hip hop savior.
What up?
Kendall Jenner said you're the hip hop savior.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wow.
Wow.
Kylie said it.
And to your left, we have.
I'm Keith. I do nothing with anything hip hop or comedy. I do play in a band. I do another radio show called Popped on Tuesday nights on Radio Free Radio.
Pop is so dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Pop
I-
It's like us, but it's good.
I don't know if I'd go as far as good, but we're there Tuesday nights, 8 to 10. And then when I feel like making money, I'm an engineer.
Nice.
Oh, cool. I just knew he was going to say stripper.
No,
Just do it or male escort.
no.
One or the other.
Music and radio don't make me any money. So
I throw you some ones.
Did you just say you were throwing some ones?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, why not?
It's gonna be that kind of show.
how's it
I
going,
guess.
George? Let's sit over here.
Every week, I try desperately to be the voice of reason at this table, and every week, I feel like Terrell is hell bent on just derailing the entire thing.
Now you know how Sarah feels on Tuesdays with Matt and me.
Yeah, it's like I'm going, and he'll be like, "Look," and like he'll grab the wheel and jerk it.
Sarah tries to be all professional, and Matt and I will be racist, sexist, whatever.
I've heard.
It's just all downhill.
I've heard.
I
That
still
poor
want to do
girl.
that show, Matt, with kids. That would be so dope. Just 5 kids with Matt.
It'd be horrible.
That would be the most horrible. He would go to jail. He'd kill one. He'd kill one.
All right. Are you people ready for the very random questions?
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Give me a number 1 through 3, 4, 5, 6.
1 through 6.
1 through 6.
Madeline.
4.
Number
4.
4. 2, 3, 4. 1 goes and 1 returns. Trade off between one celebrity that's alive and one that's dead.
Oh.
The one that's alive, you want them to be dead, and the one that's dead, you want them to be alive.
Ooh.
You get to go death note on somebody.
Who do I want to kill?
Who you want to kill and who you want to bring
I need to
back.
be careful what I say because people have been losing their jobs over naming the people they want to kill.
It's a trade, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's killing anybody. It's just
No.
if one, if
It's a
we
trade.
if we could
It's
split
balance.
the-
I don't physically have to take their life.
Yeah.
They will just be dying.
It's just
Okay.
in the cosmic balance. thing.
I've already got my answers. I don't know what you
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know why you guys are diddling around with this shit.
All right, I'm still debating, but okay, let's go.
Russell Band, kill John Belushi, bring back alive.
Oh,
Damn, Mike
Bravo. Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are slacking on me on this one. I'm just,
Yeah.
right off the top of my head, I knew exactly
You
who.
didn't even have to think about it.
Nah.
Mapes.
Kill off Quavo, bring back Prince.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Ooh, Quavo?
I don't even know who that is, but fuck.
He's
Yeah.
one of the.
Neither do I, but
one
Prince
of
is
the-
coming back, so
one of
you
the
know.
3 amigos. He's
Oh.
he's like the ringleader.
Timeout. Is that what that means, Migos? Is
I
it like
don't
a bastardized version of Amigos?
Probably.
Think so, because there's
Probably.
3 of them. So
Like I said earlier, you gotta take off, just random parts of words if you're gonna speak
Yeah.
it.
Oh man.
maybe that's why his name is Takeoff, because he take off letters when he speaks.
Ooh, he's been thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
That's some real conspiracy theory stuff. Like I don't think they're that smart. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I don't think they're that clever.
I don't think so either. Madeline's gears have been turning since the delivery of the question. Yeah, I'm still thinking too. I feel like I've answered this before though.
I don't know. You probably killed people in your mind, but never really
Uh,
spoke it out.
Probably.
Just God, I wish you would get off the stage. I don't care how it happens.
If I could trade.
Yeah, but he said celebrities though. So
Yeah, celebrities this time.
I
This time,
probably-
celebrities, George.
I probably would have brought back Prince, but you already said that, so we're for that reason alone, we won't say Prince.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Okay, I need to ask myself, who do I think could make a contribution if I bring him back? I don't want to waste this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's really gonna happen.
Can I
or not.
throw
Right.
one
Like
in?
I love Fife Dog, but I'm
I
good.
don't think-
I'm
Yeah,
good
like
with what
so,
I got.
like when you bring him back, is it brought back with the thing that like John Belushi, for example, had a really unhealthy lifestyle. Like he's gonna die again next week. You know what I'm saying? Like
Doesn't matter.
It's another extra week of
It doesn't
Belushi.
matter.
It's an extra week of
Fife,
Belushi.
Fife
It's
was
an
the
extra
same
week
way.
of
Like
Belushi.
Fife was a diabetic
Dude,
who
could
loved
you
fruit
ima-
punch.
okay,
Like
just
you'd be
like
like,
this.
all right,
Could you
All right,
imagine,
John Candy. How about that?
Could you imagine if John Belushi was to come back right now, and people were like, "Oh, frick, John Belushi's back." I think he can knock out 20 movies in 1 week.
Oh, I got
Probably.
it. I got it.
Get him in there.
I got it. I'm trading Robin Williams for Amy Schumer.
I'm okay with that.
I will
I
take
can
that
agree with
answer.
that. Yep.
Get her gone. Get her
Thank
gone.
you.
And let's
Thank you,
bring
sir.
back Robin, please.
I will take that
I'm
answer.
okay with that.
I guess Kim Kardashian for Whitney Houston.
Oh,
There you go.
bravo. Good choice. Good choice. Good
I
choice.
said celebrity, not people who think they're celebrities.
Oh, fair enough.
Kim
But no.
Kardashian. Yeah, we'll take
Well, I
that.
mean,
No,
Yeah.
her
At
her
this point,
iPad
she
app
is.
is really popping.
that like Kim Kardashian takes over the world or something.
Yeah.
Who? What about you?
Me, gosh, it's like I said, I come up with these questions. I don't even think about them. Me, I think this is gonna be oddly enough. I would want to bring back Bruce Lee,
Okay. Like that.
and I would trade Bruce Lee, even though he hasn't done anything recently. I just still think he owes this world something beneficial. Justin Bieber.
That was my second celebrity. I had just
Okay.
off the
Yeah,
top of my-
Bieber's got to go, man.
Bieber got to go. Be gone, Bieber.
I'm on with that. That
All
new
right.
the one song comes on every like 10 minutes in my car and it kills me. Don't get me wrong, I like Chance the Rapper's verse on it, but I hate that. I'm the only one, yeah. I'm just like, no, you're not. You're not. There's better.
Chance the Rapper's versus.
What about you back there, B-boy Sabi?
Ah man, as far as
put that booty
killing it.
Gucci belt.
Put that booty on a Gucci belt.
my man was in there. My man had it. My man had it, bro. My man Mapes was with the chorus, like every time. Nah, you know what? Honestly, I'm very like blasé about life and death. I'm like, the celebrity died. You should go ahead and let him rest. Like he was probably real tired. So for me, it's more like I'm a really selfish person. I want to bring the whole celebrity back. I want one more thing from that dead person.
Yeah.
So I'd have to say like, I would love just like one Biggie track that had like as if like, but only produced as if Who Shot You never came out. Like if he could just spit a track without any kind of politics behind it. I would want that. I don't want Biggie to come back to life. He was like a bad person, but but like if I could have
He's
one
got a
more,
point,
if
though.
I could have one more solid dope Biggie track, and I guess I would trade Justin Bieber's verse on
I would trade.
on that coloring book track with Chance the Rapper. That's like I would trade that body of work for that. Like if one could never happen, I would
That's
trade a track
hilarious.
for a track. Yeah.
Damn, we're moving right along. We don't usually answer a question all the way around the room. That
No.
quick.
No,
Yeah.
These are good
Because we
answers.
take
These are all good
because we
answers.
take reference like
no,
stupid.
yeah, you're right. I would
Keith lit a
definitely-
fire. He was like, "Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
start
let's do-
killing people immediately."
Like I have a list. He was like, I have a list already. All right, somebody give me a number 1 through 6. Now, mine is 4.
Keith, why don't you pick it? This
2.
2. 24 hours is anyone in history and why?
I'm sorry. Say that
I
again.
don't get the question.
24 hours. If you had 24 hours to be anyone in history,
To physically be there.
yes, to physically be them.
But they're all dead now.
But
But
like
there's a-
during that time period,
Yeah,
that they
during that
were
time
alive,
period.
like
Okay.
a
And
day,
why-
in, a
and
day
why
in their
would you want
life.
to be a day in the life of
And why?
yes, and like what would you do as that person? Like something that they could have done but they didn't do, or
Okay.
I mean, the person it could be a person that's still alive. It doesn't matter. Just 24 hours is them.
I'm ready again if you guys.
Also,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get
mean-
Kathy Griffin on air. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just internet. I don't want to get Kathy Griffin. But I would be Trump, and I would commit suicide on Inauguration Day.
Dang. All right, mine was not that dark.
Sorry, I said it. That's what I would do. You're welcome, America.
See, I thought the question was we're just living a life as like a day as that person.
That's all
Not
I
that
need.
we're changing history. Shit.
Okay, then fine. I would be Tesla, and I'd bury Thomas Alva Edison. I would make sure that he didn't get all the credit for my shit.
Word.
I can dig it.
An ink pen and just write your name at the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, I would just sneak in his house.
File patents
It's
before
not-
Edison does.
I would like send patents in his name for really ridiculous
you'd be
shit like
bro,
solar
I'm not
powered
gonna-
flashlights.
I'm not gonna do it through customer service. I'm gonna submit this manually. All right. All right.
Handleless spatula. Like I would.
I'm thinking solar powered flashlight is just like a mirror in a little plastic tube, just right out. That'd be great. That was my first answer was Tesla, but I didn't want that because I still think Thomas Edison probably would have beat the shit out of him because he was a
big
burly
guy.
Yeah.
He was.
And I don't like pain.
And he
that
was
much.
stubborn. You know how many light bulbs that fucker blew up before he was finally like, it's not dark no more. Shit.
It worked though. He got there.
He did it. All right. So, who else?
Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson.
He's like, I want to have mixed babies too.
I wasn't going with the mixed baby thing, but you know, whatever.
Perks, right?
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
that's
sure.
a
I mean,
good
that's
thing
an
to have
added
in your
bonus,
job,
I
right?
guess. But you know, I was thinking
All
more
the
living in
mixed
Monticello and doing that
All the
thing.
mixed
But
babies, yo. All the
I
mixed
will
babies.
never forget making my history teacher cry over that.
how?
Like,
Over the mixed babies?
yes, talking about Thomas Jefferson having mixed babies. And she broke out in tears. How dare you?
Old white lady?
Disgrace our forefathers in such a way. Ma'am, I don't care how many fathers you had.
Time out. More importantly than that, so she thought Thomas Jefferson sleeping with a black woman was a disgrace to the forefathers? The idea of that was a disgrace?
She thought me saying that and this was disgracing his name.
Maybe because of not because of like
TJ had jungle fever.
But I'm saying like
Tommy J.
It's-
That's what they
it's-
called him
he
back
wasn't.
then.
I'm sure he wasn't the only one back then either. Let's be honest.
it's probably more
brown
of
sugar.
like the side of like adultery. Like they probably don't want it to be like, oh, he cheated on his wife. Not,
Oh.
Because that's what they're tripping over.
I'm
They're
gonna
not
play-
tripping over the
I
fact
would
that he
like-
owned
look.
people. Like
Yeah,
they're
I'm
like,
gonna-
yo, like
it's
he
just
can't
like-
be having sex with people that aren't his
If
wife.
anybody can provide me a list of presidents who have not cheated on their spouses,
I don't
please
think
call
Ronald Reagan did.
757
I just can't see it.
3270.
I just can't see Ronald Reagan doing it. Nancy.
Obama wanted to, but they were watching him too closely. He was like, I can't get
Like
away
they
with
wanted him to do it. They
like,
wanted
do it.
Obama to get
Bet.
caught.
Michelle probably had like, oh, these are my friends, and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they all
she
come
had-
to the
yeah,
White
she
House,
had
and
all
she's
these
like, nah,
dudes.
these ain't my friends. I paid these girls, and Barry O was just like, that's why you the wife.
Are you insinuating Obama had orgies in the Oval Office?
I'm not insinuating. I'm telling you.
Oh, Borgies.
Oval orgy.
Oh, Borgies.
Oh, what?
Obamacare. Oh, Borgies.
Obamacare.
Same shit. Just same shit. All right, Madeline, who do you want to be from history?
It's too hard.
I feel so bad for you. You're in this room full of like disgusting men today.
Yeah,
It
just
feels
like over, just
That's not
over.
even the problem.
It says you can't pick one?
It's too important.
Oh.
Can I tell you mine? Which
That is important.
Which is really funny. Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you had
No.
an answer yet.
No.
No, you. All right, mine is actually Barack Obama a week after presidency being over.
A week after it was over? Yeah,
Yeah.
because he went on the bombest vacation.
Yes.
Yeah.
He still is, isn't he?
Probably is.
Probably.
When I saw the picture of him sipping straight out of a coconut with a straw,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this
I was like,
Yeah.
bravo, OBZ. Bravo.
I was like, I want to be him right now. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Yes.
He's so chilling. It like I know everybody's seen it. The picture of Meliana and Donald standing beside Obama and Michelle or whatever, and like the looks on their faces. Obama looks so fucking happy, and he's
got, like,
looking
this
at him
glow.
like, "Good luck, motherfucker."
Have fun.
Like I'm about to go drink out of coconut. I'll holler at you. Don't call me.
like he was like Luke Cage. I'm about to have some coffee.
What?
Have some coffee. What? It's hot out here. What are you doing with some coffee, Obama? Don't worry about it.
I honestly need my nerd card revoked. I have yet to finish Luke Cage.
That's okay.
Still haven't finished Luke Cage.
That's okay. It's all right.
What have you finished then, from a pop culture standpoint? Then, because he started talking about pop culture, I'm going to be interested.
Oh,
So,
yeah, yeah.
what have you
I mean,
finished?
we go there
Did?
too. I haven't watched any of the Marvel Netflix stuff.
I just watched them. I watched them mad late. Like, I feel you.
You said you haven't watched any of the Marvel?
Like, okay, to be fair, I've only had Netflix maybe 6 months total. So, like, when I first got it, it was just like, let me add all this shit to my list. You know what I mean? And then
I've had Netflix for years, and I'm still
I got sucked into
shit.
stuff that had seasons worth of stuff, and then other stuff would come out. Like, and then I do this thing where I've watched Stranger Things at least 4 times.
Wow,
that's worth it though.
Like, it's gotten to the point where like I can put it on as background noise while I'm cleaning the house and shit, and just I can see the scenes while I'm listening to.
See, I've only even watched that one once, just because there's so much
Orange is the
crap
New
to watch.
Black. I've watched all the way through, and I restarted.
Even season 5, the most recent one that just came out.
Yes, that was great. I thought it was a really good season.
Stepped it up.
So, interestingly enough, not a lot of Piper.
Thank God.
Fair enough.
For what?
Orange is the New Black.
I have yet to watch that.
You know what?
It starts off really. First season's really good. Second and third season kind of meh. Fourth season they start picking it up again because they start getting into the other characters. Fifth season,
was great.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything to spoil it, but it takes place over about 3 days ish. But it's really good.
Okay. Master of None is another one that I
first season of that. Haven't seen the second season yet.
Thought that's like it's almost like a comedy show for artists. Like
yeah.
even visually, it's very uniquely shot. Like there's an episode where, well, it's not too spoilery. Like his character goes through a situation. He decides that going to live in Italy is kind of what he needs right now, just to get away. That episode where he's in Italy, they shoot the whole thing in black and white.
Oh wow!
So
really?
it's like, yeah, it's really really cool.
That's second season, right?
Really,
Because I haven't gotten to that yet. All right,
yeah,
looking forward to that.
And there's another one where they start exploring these different people in New York. It's almost like a bottle episode outside of the actual season. And there's a woman who's deaf. They kill all the sound for the entire episode.
Wow!
While she's on set, it was cool.
That's
like
really cool.
As a listener, as an audience, as a viewer, you experience what she experiences.
So it's kind of like the Hush episode of Buffy.
Yeah, and they're communicating in sign language. You know, there's subtitles, but it's dead silent. Like not even the background noise. You don't hear nothing. Yeah.
Well,
really great show.
That reminds me, Matt, Sarah, and I went to go see Baby Driver last night.
Okay.
Phenomenal movie, but it's great. You should go see it. Music's awesome. They film it really well. I mean, everything is synced up beautifully to the music. But part of the thing is the baby actually has tendinitis in his ear, and so when there are some parts where he's not listening to music, and you hear that hum in his ear, so you're hearing the movie from his perspective the entire time. It's
heard
really
they
so there is a baby in the baby movie.
Yes, there actually is, but he doesn't do any driving.
Oh wow! Dang it!
Yeah, I heard that they actually had the soundtrack
Curse you,
first,
Night Shyamalan.
and then they filmed it to the soundtrack.
Yeah,
so that the actors would get that.
Edgar Wright mapped out all these songs. Like, all right, I want the car to turn here, and I want them to go down an alley during this chorus. And he's been working on this since the '90s, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things.
I love that song "Chase Me" with Danger Mouse and LP and Killer Mike, and then Big Boy. That in the movie. It's on the soundtrack, and it's amazing. When LP does the hook, and he's like, "If you want your money back, chase me," and it just, oh man, I'm in the gym and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, I hear like the whole movie's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it is.
So back to the question was, if you could be someone from history for 24 hours.
Yeah. We do that. We get off topic. He blames me for it, but you'll see. It's mostly
I have not blamed.
No, that one was me. I'll take that one.
I think being somebody that just like dodging death, being a celebrity that could have dodged death, like Martin Luther King, because not been in that place.
Jesse Jackson set him up, so that was going to happen. So.
No,
there legit is a documentary about that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And
what's it called? Because now you've got my attention. I didn't realize I was on Reality Brief.
You've never heard that theory before? That Jesse Jackson?
No, I haven't actually heard that.
Oh my gosh. There's certain things that they point out that one of the things that they were like, well, they were on the phone. They was talking about going to Friendlies.
Okay.
And they said Jesse Jackson was on the phone, and he was like, he said, Friendlies would not be wearing a tie. And they were like, he just kept saying it. And so whenever they went out, they would wear ties. And so they said there were a couple of people that were in the room. They said Jesse Jackson got into this big argument about he wasn't going to wear a tie when they went outside. And when they went out, he was the only one that didn't have on a tie. Now, he coded it like friendlies will not wear ties. He was making it seem like I'm going to friendlies, but I'm not wearing a tie. But they were like, that was the code he used, whoever he was on the phone with. Because they said he said that before he got to the argument with MLK and them about he's not going to wear a tie. So when he stepped out, when they stepped out, he was the only one that didn't have on a tie.
All right.
And so they knew not to shoot him because he didn't have on a tie.
What's really crazy though is like, and this isn't even like a joke, but like, you know, like Martin Luther King came from a really heavy church background.
Yeah.
Not wearing a tie in public in like full like church like gear is a big deal. Like, so it's really interesting that Jesse Jackson would try to make, you know, like, because that's why it would be an argument among black church leaders to not wear a tie in public. Like that would be a major. That's why it's like, it sounds kind of like a weird.
I guess I
detail to
needed
base
that
on.
context to
Like,
understand.
yeah, it's a weird, it's
Okay.
a weird detail to base that on, but like in like the black church among leadership, anything.
Okay.
Like
I wasn't
your attire, like your attire in general is taken very, very seriously. Like how pressed you are, how fly you are, stuff like that's why the you know the stereotypes about the really fresh, you know, church pastor or whatever.
Yeah.
That's based on the fact you really do it. Like it's just part of like the tradition of black church.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like a religious leader not wearing a tie in public with other religious leaders at a religious themed event all week.
Yeah.
It's like that's something to be like, yo, he had to have done that on purpose. There's no way Jesse Jackson not gonna wear a tie. Like I know that sounds weird, but like
And
black
then
people
also-
are like, oh wow, hold on.
The other thing that they pointed out was when everyone left off in the ambulance, the phone rang, and they were like, "How did he know to stay back and answer the payphone that was on the side of the building?" And he was the first one to talk to the press. They said, "How would he know to do that?"
And I'm trying to find. I'm not seeing any documentary titles. Do you know any?
I literally sat and watched it in a barbershop.
Okay. So it's not like on Netflix or anything like that, or
No,
Okay.
it's not on Netflix or anything. It's,
All right, I'm gonna go digging through some YouTube, see what I can find.
It's very, very.
Send it over
Which-
to the reality brief, guys.
They probably have already seen it and have it on VHS.
Because it was on the same one where they showed the very last speech that he gave, and they were like, it's like he almost knew it was his time to go. The very last speech that MLK gave, and I listened to it, and I was like, yo, this dude, it literally like
He's saying
he
goodbye.
knew. Yes, it was almost like he knew that was it, and so because they even spoke about how they said it was like his girlfriend was in the room and they tried to hide her or whatever. And she's actually she's like a senator or something recent. She's like a senator or something. And she's just like, nah. She's like, nah, she's like, I wasn't even in that vicinity. She said they told me to leave, but they were like, told her to hide his cigarettes and some other stuff like that. But they were just saying the whole time, everybody was like, Jesse was just so like out of the loop of everything. But he just seemed to be in certain places to know certain things. Like, how does he know this?
Interesting.
It's,
I'm gonna do some digging tomorrow.
Yeah, check it out.
curious.
It's-
Has everybody answered this? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no! Speaking of Netflix, Making a Murderer or How to Make a Murderer, whatever it's called.
That was great. That was
Okay.
pretty good too.
Just making sure you've
that was
seen
pretty
that
good too.
I think I was the only one that didn't want.
We need to do a Netflix episode. That might be something we need to think about in the future.
You let me know.
Like, for
I'll
real,
come back.
Like, yeah, like no, like legit. So has every?
No, I think I was the
okay.
only
You good?
Me, I think oddly enough, I would want to be. I would want to be Beethoven.
Oh,
I like it.
okay.
I would want to be Beethoven just to get that first-hand creation experience from someone that we've read so much about. You know, just to I want to temporarily have the mind of a musical genius.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at your answer.
You can side that on to like a whole other question. Like, can you imagine what artists throughout history you would love to be there when they created something? Like, can you imagine that?
like right when?
It doesn't even matter. Like, if you like a certain artist, like, you know, there's certain studio sessions I'd love to be in, or you know, for example, like, so, you know, he's like he wants to be a part of Beethoven, you know, in his creative process.
mind,
You know,
but
can you imagine
Just
an
like
artist
how-
that
Or
you-
just getting a lesson from him in whatever instrument.
just to
you know?
watch him do it,
Just
like,
like
to be in a room,
another
like-
crazy thing, I would love the last Blues Brothers movie. When you look at not the movie itself,
Yeah.
but when you look at that lineup of artists that they had on that, to have been on that set would have had to have been bananas.
That's what I've always said about that movie, because the first movie is obviously phenomenal. You can't beat it. Second movie, but the musicians they had in that movie alone made that movie worth it. Just the
my
songs and
gosh.
everything.
It is just like I would have been like, yo, just have me as a freaking stagehand just to hear the warm up, to hear the first run. And could you imagine the jam sessions that because they had to have had a few.
Sarah loves that
Rubber biscuit.
Yeah, she loves that dance.
Briefcase.
You go hungry.
Bow, bow,
Bow,
bow.
bow.
That's Blues Brothers is probably my all-time favorite movie ever. I've ridden in a Bluesmobile from the second movie. I used to dress up as them and dance at basketball games. Oh yeah, Blues Brothers is a huge fascination fandom of mine. So,
How did that come to be?
my mom had the VHS, and I was bored one night. A buddy of mine and I were hanging out back in high school. And I'm like, oh, let's throw it in, see what it is. And instantly just fell in love with the music, the style, the comedic style, the comedic writing of it itself. And then ever since then, it's just been all downhill from there. Yes. I used to play in the ODU pep band back in college, and they used to play a lot of the old 70s and 60s, Sam and Dave, Jungle Boogie, stuff like that. And so I went to one of the basketball tournaments, and I played keyboard for it, and they wouldn't allow electric instruments, but I still wanted to go to the tournament. And they're like, all right, yeah, sure. I think I played cowbell. Dead serious. I played cowbell for 3 basketball games. And I was like, well, I got to do something to, at least change it up. I'm not just going to stand there in a pep band uniform playing cowbell. So I forgot what I did. I think one night I was in a pinstripe suit. Another night I was in, I don't even remember now. But then the third night, I decided I'm going to go full Blues Brother. Okay. And I'm dressed up full Blues Brother. They played Soul Man. I may happen to know the dance moves from Soul Man and SNL back in the late 70s. Great. And it just kind of built from there.
That's awesome.
So, gosh, I would love to see that footage.
Yeah, that's freaking great.
There might be a clip on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
We've got to find this.
Oh no, it's I uploaded it. I can find it for you right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we can get Xavier, can you pull it up? Can you pull YouTube up on there, or do you guys do second screen at all, or no?
It's probably that middle.
I don't think you got that straight
that's
yet.
right. The middle computer keeps shutting off. All right.
Like every 20 minutes.
Let me see if I can find out while you guys talk, and I'll post it in the comments.
All right. In the meantime, next question. Are we ready for it? Or?
Well, it's 8:46. So.
Oh, okay. I guess does anybody have anything? Madeline, you got anything coming up you want to plug? We got about 4 minutes before we got to go to our break. I know you got Feature Fridays tomorrow.
I don't remember the date. I will figure it out.
Okay. We'll get to it before the end of the show then.
I want to give my answer to the question then.
Oh yeah, he didn't answer.
I was like,
my bad, X.
No, it's fine. I'm like semi involved. Like sometimes I'm like doing stuff.
This is one of the times we allow you to speak.
Yeah, I know, right?
We take the muzzle off on the last Thursday of the month.
Yeah.
You can speak now, Xavier.
I would be Martin Shkreli like that. I don't know if you guys know.
Why?
All right,
just because of all the stuff.
He's like a real life supervillain.
Exactly. All right, so here's what it is. Like for some reason, Martin Shkreli's money is just untouchable. He has the most untouchable money. So I would transfer that money to me. In a way that he couldn't reverse it because he has untouchable funny money. Like you know what I'm saying?
You only got a day, and you get the Woo album.
Yeah, exactly.
You get the Woo album.
I'd transfer all that to me. All that. I'd get the Woo album,
and you can make the AIDS pill.
And then with the money that I had, I would create my own record label so that I could release and make money off of the Woo album. Like I mean, the only release I have in my record company would be that Woo album, and that's why I'd be Martin Shkreli.
Does the world hate this dude for real?
Yeah, he's a horrible human being. He's a horrible.
I feel like he's not though. Like I feel like he's low key not. Like for some.
Did you hear his interview on the Breakfast Club?
Nah.
He did an interview on the Breakfast Club. And he really shocked me. He did speak on the pill, and he was saying that it actually is affordable, but people, the way he has it set up, is that. If you're under a certain income, you don't have to pay that price. But the people aren't doing the homework or the research to understand how they can get it. And he said what it was on the show. He said it's like an easy way to get it, and you're not even paying. He's like, you're not even paying like 95% of the cost of it. But people keep looking at the price that he set on it because he set that for the hospitals
and the insurance companies.
But ultimately the insurance companies are the ones who get to decide how much of that they cover.
Yes, but he's also like,
and a lot of times they're not.
Yeah, so he's like, if the insurance company is giving the problem and you're under a certain income, you can buy it direct. But he's like, people aren't going that extra mile.
What gets me though more is instead of like even whether he's doing is wrong or whatever on his end. He's like the most hated man or whatever. But like everybody's hiring him to do these things. He's not starting a company and then selling a product.
He's like Dr. Doom.
Yeah, like people are like, oh, I hate this guy. I'm like, bro, you definitely paid him to do this for you.
Right.
And then
For
you
real.
haven't changed the price from when he changed it. So he gets hired and then refired and then hired and then refired. Yeah. Nobody can touch his money.
He's like Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, he's
for real.
scapegoated. He's scapegoated like a mug. That's why I want to be this guy. He has all the secure funny money this guy has.
And Doom is Iron Man right now, so
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Doom is Iron Man right now. So this is the world we live in. We got Donald Trump in office. You know what I'm saying? So like,
and Doom in an Iron Man outfit.
And doing an Iron Man costume.
What is this world coming to?
Yeah,
Ladies and
Punisher
gentlemen,
said
you
he'll
are
hide
listening to the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show on Radio Free Radio. We will be back on the other side of 9 o'clock with more roundtable discussion.
Supposedly.
I'm a menace. My bars endless, make you feel you locked up in this. Last dinner, pay attention. I gave you a life sentence, dummy. Dummy, take this food to your tummy. Your ears say ill, but your tummy say yummy. Ones who thought they were smart are now getting hostile. It's okay, it just means I hit my mark with this gospel. Go tell them goats, look at this. You getting free and them ghosts getting pissed. I say I'm great, if I don't, I forget. Some people say I'm dope, other people don't exist.
If who I am offends, you might want to move your seat. Attitude of a sheep, but a wolf of what I believe. Cocky, confident, humble, timid, quiet, and grand. And everything I'm not made me everything I am. A leader in a jam, the one you call for a fix. When you need a hook, a verse to throw up in your mix. A lover, not a fighter, creative, I am a writer. I'm hungry, but not a biter. Though I might nibble off those who influence me. Flow got greater later, but I don't believe in truancy. I'm something like the Truman Show. The way I put my life on show in front of the world and all of these actors. I'm the genuine article. I just try to find balance though. Many interests, been blessed with a few talents. I'm trying to shift the culture, tilt the world on its axis. Studying to show myself approved to teach like the praxis. I'm trying to reach the masses, make God's name more famous, but I need more practice.
No offense to you.
Bread of life to these haters that wanna peck at me, but they know to step off, then to step to me. A son of the king, his arms in my arms, so I got the right weaponry. And you don't wanna kick it with my arsenal. I keep the black and whites united like soccer balls. The king of kings, the lord of lords, I put my stock in those. I rip verses, try to live holy, I'm like Stockings though. Assist my man on the track, John Stockton flow. No jazz, just hip hop meets gospel and neo soul. A repeat offender, sinning was all I know. But I get bravos every time that I spit my prose. And amidst the amateurs, I'm out here rocking like a pro. I'm taking strides to learn, I just wanna grow. Who I am and important if you really must know. Only found out who I was a couple minutes ago. Only found out who I was a couple minutes ago. Who I am and important if you really must know. Only found out who I was a couple minutes ago. 5.
There's no offense to you, I just know who I am.
No offense to you, I just know who I am.
No offense to you, I just know who I
am. And when you know who you is, then you can know how to stand.
I know.
Two years ago, a friend of mine asked me to put together some vibes, so I started this mic that I'm about to say. The mic was Cypher and it was on a Tuesday. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to put together some vibes, so I started this mic that I'm about to say. The mic was Cypher and it was on a Tuesday. It was the 5th of May, 2015, opening night, we stepped on the scene, we had the venue, it was 5018, we had a good menu, specials and good drinks, all the right elements, I just needed a band, and on the strength of my man, I hit up Zach and his friends, they were down with the vision, caught hold of the plan, they got the jazz, I got the hip-hop, it's a beautiful blend, Q5 and Fortresses, way too gorgeous, our first show wasn't flawless, we had to get things in order, now all my friends got the vibe, we got the streets fiending, doing what we love, giving people lives meaning, each and every Tuesday in and out of season, consistently rocking, we who the people believe in. Cypher Tuesdays, the people's champion. We live it, you love it. Put your hands together, clap for them. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to put together some vibes, so I started this mic that I'm about to say. The mic was Cypher and it was on a Tuesday 2 years ago. A friend of mine asked me to put together some vibes, so I started this mic that I'm about to say. The mic was Cypher and it was on a Tuesday, so we got better with time. We found our rhythm, everybody loved the product, we had a lot to give them. Performers and spectators, everybody played their part. OPM and friends even came through and blessed us with art. So much entertainment, it's only $5. Unifying our walks of life from pulpit to the projects. Something for everybody, you should see our roster. Room full of love and real, no time for imposters. We had to move twice, but people still came through. Support system crazy, so audience stayed true. Went on the winning streak when they said we would lose, but authenticity reigns, cause we stuck to our roots. One thing that I learned in these open mic streets is to let you do you. I can't be being me. Shower love on the people, respect the culture, OGs. I can go higher than the stars and deeper than the seas. Yeah. And so I leave you with this last little pearl. Find your thing, do your thing, share it with the world. And so I leave you with this last little pearl. Find your thing, do your thing, share it with the world. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to put together some vibes, so I started this mic that I'm about to say. The mic was Cypher and it was on a Tuesday. Yeah. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah.
It's 5:30, way too early for morning. If you wanna come with me, you better come on, run, hurry. Yeah, I used to get worried, traded it all for learning. The artist is weight discerning, the heart has lately been burning. I sleep and pray in the furnace, got off my face as a phoenix. Since ain't nothing for certain, my world ain't lately been turning. Searching for God and light, watching from satellites for anything that I like. I'm just thinking that is right, thinking my dad was right. I'm glad that I listened to him, he loves the stuff that I write. Say use it all for influence, daddy, that's what I'm doing. This is all they've been seeing, the one ain't believe himself become something they all believe in. All these folks I've been leaving, who pose as angels but demons. I'm yawning but now I see them, I don't got time for no grieving, cause it's 5:30, way too early for morning. I miss you if you meant more to me, eulogy in my sermon. Me and Nate have been touring, yes the plaster been pouring, building on the foundation, we just started the flooring. Paint is starting to dry, the dust beginning to settle. We doing everything right, in hopes that we won't regret it, in hopes that you won't forget it, in hopes that we'll make a mark, in hopes that when the revolution starts we can play a part. These people just playing parts, they actors inside a movie. Fake gangsters say they been packing, but ain't nobody been moving. What the f is you doing? Move over for a minute. I ever get 15 minutes, I swear your career is finished. Me and the game got mutual interest. Y'all niggas simping, destroy everything you building, then use the wall as my interest. Don't get close, I've been itching, eating out my own kitchen. Drop my face in the pile, but see you on camera systems. I stand up with all these Britons, feel like AKs when they hitting. You think you sit mighty high, but you ain't as tall as my inches. Niggas Aquaman slippers, feet as deep as niggas getting, spitting ocean out of rivers. Start with puddles, niggas tripping, and it's just 5:30. Way too early for morning. If I say that you ain't important, oh mother, you ain't important. Take 16.
It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get it on. Who are these guys? It's my theme music. Every good hero. Should have some.
Hey, welcome in, here on Radio for Radio, go tell a friend. Went to Raleigh, Georgia, bring them in. We got so many things to talk about, so let's begin. Putting the highlight on local life on Thursdays, 8 at night. Hope you feeling alright, cause tonight we gon' get you right, yeah, show you right. We gon' laugh, joke, talk, rinse, repeat. We gon' keep it real, chill, plus get deep. Ain't no topic off limits, no knock off a gimmick. 10 times out of 9, you'll be fine when we finish. We get talented, hard to get artists to target that audience. Talk accomplishments of those who get no acknowledgement. The studio be hot in the summertime, studio be cold in the winter. And though the chair a bit dusty, it be a throne we enter. Have a seat with us, chocolate milk and waffles, come and eat with us. 2 whole hours, turn your speakers up. And before we get it started, just repeat it thus. It's on chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah. It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah. We got George, we got Terrell, we got milk. That's chocolate. We got beautiful buttery waffles, just the way your mama used to make them.
Crazy, crazy, crazy show. That's what it is. Okay, whatever. I can't.
Internet. You are listening to the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show on Radio Free Radio. Before we get too far into it, we'd like to draw your attention to our Patreon account. You can go to www.radiofradio.com/donate. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll see a big giant button that says donate. When you click on that, it'll take you to our Patreon page to where you can donate and help keep us alive. We do plan to continue to put together monthly fundraiser shows for the station. Hopefully you guys will continue to come out and support. We do hope to have some variety going on with these shows and not just have them all be comedy shows. Maybe tie in a few other different things. Stay posted for that. In the meantime, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to be turned up. I couldn't hear you. No, I was actually being legitimate and comedic value at the same time. Because I can't hear him on my headset. Talk again, Terrell.
Super duper thankful to everybody who has donated and helps with keeping Radio Free Radio going. This is your station as much as it is ours.
Hello.
Every little bit helps, and every little bit goes a very long way. So once again, that's www.radiofradio.com/donate. Also, go to download the Radio Free Radio app and take us with you in your pocket everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
We're back on the other side of 9 o'clock with more roundtable discussion. And Terrell is looking through the mighty book of Would You Rather. There's some ridiculously stupid things in there.
Yes, there are.
Yeah. Are we ready? Oh, if you'd like to join the conversation tonight, the number is 757-525-3276. It has been recently been brought to my attention that the number is 757-525-DARN. Darn. Or 757-525-FARM if you're into that.
What?
I know that book's crazy.
Hey, there's a game called Would You Rather.
Yeah, I think that's what that book's based
It is?
on. I
Okay.
think so.
I wasn't sure which one came
I'm not
first.
sure.
So
I got that book at in the Barnes
or
and
the
Noble's
egg.
like discount rack for like $3. I was like, sure.
yeah.
And it's green and yellow. Those are the chocolate.
Yeah,
milk
it
and
was
waffles.
just funny
Those are
because
waffles
it's
colors.
chapter 2 is supposed to be sex, but it's like all the way chapter 11 sex. Like, what is?
Are you sure
Okay.
it's not just not like 2 Roman numeral 1s?
Let's see. Would you rather be able to hear every cell phone ring in your neighborhood or smell every fart?
Yeah, see, it's like these situations you don't want to
Cell
have either
phone.
Yeah.
one, but you have to
Cell
pick
phone.
one.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I would have to say cell phones. I don't want to smell.
Oh
those.
man,
But that would be maddening,
It's
though.
not gonna make me throw up.
That would be maddening.
I can sleep through a smell. I can't sleep through a sound.
After a while, you don't smell smells.
Yeah.
Well, and after a while, you don't hear repetitive sounds either.
Well, it's not. That's
But
the
if
thing,
it's a
though.
different
It's like,
ringtone.
yeah, I would imagine the smell is constant and stay, whereas the rings
Well,
are
then you
like
got
going to be.
Well, yeah, but if you're going to assume the farts are constant, you got to assume the ringtones are constant.
Okay.
You can't pick and choose what's constant.
All right, let me. Okay, this is for. I want to hear everybody's ringtone right now on your phone.
Mine's the generic.
Yeah, mine's the
All
generic.
right, just
God,
one at
you
a
guys
time.
not creative? Seriously?
Well, you have to call me.
Nah,
don't wanna go through all
no.
that.
Here, I got you right here.
That's your ringtone. Okay.
Does anyone even know what it is, though? That's the
Get
question.
smart.
Thank you. I knew I liked
I'm like
you.
100 years old.
I never have it on though. That's the thing because I've got the Apple Watch, so I don't have my phone on ringer at all ever.
Okay, George, call mine. You guys are going to hear my ringtone. And could you imagine hearing this like all day? Like every time my phone rings, and it rings a lot. Especially when I'm at work for no reason. Even though I have 2 phones at work.
I got a work phone too, so I'm with you.
Calling.
Oh, let me. I gotta cut my.
Gotta turn the ringer
Let me cut
on.
my ringer on because I keep it off during the show. Okay, now call it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're thinking like all these different ringtones all playing at the same time. Like, they drive me crazy.
Yeah, I would definitely rather have the smell, man.
I don't know why I do it again. I hit that by accident. Do it
Can't just go to the settings and pull it up. That's what I did.
Oh, okay.
I got your voicemail.
Okay, just hang up on it. I know people are watching like, what the heck are they doing?
Mine is the Imperial March, Star Wars.
Ooh, that's dope though.
Okay.
Yeah, I love my fucking ringtone. I
Yeah, that's great.
But nobody calls people anymore.
It's super airy.
My text tone is a lightsaber turning on. Oh no.
That's not me.
What is that?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
This one is mine. I just got a new phone, so when I had a ringtone, it was. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? No.
No.
Oh, hold on. See, technology for the fail.
What about you, Madeline? Would you rather smell farts or hear phones?
Cell phone.
Cell phones.
I don't want to puke either. That's a good point.
Okay, hold up. Now this is. Would you rather be bisexually attracted to men and fish?
Hang on, is this your mic's?
It's on. I think it's
It
the
is?
cord itself.
Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Little loose there, buddy. Would you rather be bisexually attracted to men and fish, or trisexually attracted to men, women, and boxes of milk duds?
Oh, easily men, women, and boxes of milk.
Yeah, I'm with George on that one.
And boxes of milk does, yo.
It doesn't
like-
involve
I mean,
bestiality.
I'm already 2/3 of the way there of that one.
Yeah,
He said 2/3.
Yeah, it doesn't involve bestiality, so I'm good.
Yeah,
to go.
definitely, you
And
know
it
what I'm saying?
immediately makes me think of the Kanye West South Park episode, the gay fish episode.
Oh
so.
gosh.
Because I'm a
Gay
motherfucking
fish.
gay fish. Motherfucking
That's
gay
great.
fish.
That's great.
What?
I got a little
That's
dick,
probably-
Kanye.
that's probably
I'm
one of my
sorry,
top
man.
5
Just
favorite
laugh,
South
man.
Park
It's funny, man. Just laugh. Just
Okay.
get it, man. Just get it.
By random questions, I have question number 1, question number 3, question number 6,
And 5, don't you? Or was that
Oh,
5?
yeah.
Was that 5? Because we've only
Oh
done.
no,
4.
I'm sorry. 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's what I have left.
Yeah.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same number I picked last time.
Yeah.
You were given $1 million.
Okay.
50 has to go to a charity. The other 50 must be invested into one thing.
Percent? You mean 50%?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just $50. That's
Well, that leaves a lot for me to play.
Yeah.
50%. I'm sorry. Say that one more time. 50% goes to
Yeah.
a charity.
50% goes to any charity. The other 50 must be invested into one thing and one thing only.
Okay.
To keep this life.
I know it. Property, land. I'm gonna buy up houses, rent them out.
Yeah. I would
Buildings, apartments,
What would
whatever.
be the charity?
Oof, that one I have to think about.
That's what's oddly enough I found the hardest one, the charity, because so many charities are scams.
Yeah, that's.
Can we start our own charity with that 50 million?
I'll change it up with the charity. I'll donate to the Chrysler Museum around here.
Ooh, nice.
I feel like the Chrysler Museum does just fine without $500,000.
Hermitage Museum.
It would probably have to go to feeding someone.
Say Hermitage.
No,
As in
I'd
as
have
in
to
the high
feed
school?
people.
No, Hermitage. Hermitage Museum out in what is it? Lockhaven, over in Norfolk here.
Yeah, I think I'd have to feed people or something. Maybe provide I don't know, somebody who doesn't have AC and has a bunch of kids, or
Okay.
I don't know, something like a single mom that's struggling. Oh, grow.
Exactly.
Grow
I wanted to go
Foundation.
first because I wanted to say grow. Like, outside.
Grow.
Yeah, I was gonna say for those of us that
It's
aren't in
an
the know.
organization called Girls Recognizing Our Worth. It's run by a friend of ours named Nisha Himes.
AKA Beautiful Disaster.
AKA Beautiful Disaster. She's also a spoken word poet, incredible writer. She comes from a background of physical and emotional abuse. So she started this organization to help women who are in these situations who can't get out. She provides them housing, clothes in a lot of occasions, because sometimes these women find themselves in situations where they have to leave without a lot of notice.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of time to pack things. So they basically help them escape these negative situations and then get back on their feet to basically start living lives that they deserve. So yeah, it would probably go to Grow,
100%,
especially since
100%.
I know Diz, and I know where her heart is, and I know where it's gonna go. So
Gotcha. Mapes.
So both of mine are literally going to involve my hometown, but the charity would be the Mississippi Musical Theater and Arts Association, and then I'd put the other half back into Biloxi.
yeah,
It's really weird because I'm one of those people who's like extremely proud of my hometown, like, and I only lived there for like 4 years. But
That's so sweet.
it's like I don't know, it's crazy. Like I every time I'm there, like I don't want to leave.
Isn't that where they do Matlock?
in Biloxi.
The show Matlock. Didn't they do Matlock there? You don't remember the show Matlock?
Matlock and Angela Lansbury were both a couple of jinxes.
Why?
Why?
Because every episode, somebody fucking dies. Everywhere they go, somebody dies. Angela Lansbury cannot visit.
Maybe
a
they're good
town
luck charm
without
because they were the ones who
dying.
solved the crime. They were the good luck charms. Those crimes would have gone unsolved if they weren't there.
Plot twist: Angela Lansbury is killing these motherfuckers and then solving the crimes just to keep her show alive.
It's about Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote was like that too.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, I know her name. I know her name. Yeah.
She would just show up at some random bumfuck town, Middle America, USA, and somebody die. And
Every
she just
episode.
miraculously solved that shit in
Law,
27
like
minutes.
how Law and Order always starts off.
Yeah, she come back from the commercial break like, got it.
She's like, thank God I'm here at this town visiting
Yeah.
my relative I haven't seen in 10 years.
While
I write horror.
she slowly tucks the dagger in her back.
Yeah. I write murder mysteries. I can solve this case.
Yeah.
But it's like Law and Order. How every episode starts off, somebody's on a date. Like, I had fun. Just, oh, it's a dead body.
Yeah. Every time. Every time.
It's a dead body. Not in one of the biggest cities in the world. There's no way.
I'm really
I think, and then as far as investing, it'd probably be the venue, obviously. I'd probably split that last half between RFR and the venue. Because why not?
No,
We're spending theoretical money. Why not, right? Fuck it. I'm going to buy a fucking carousel while I'm at it.
No, that's what I want to
I mean, we're spending all this fake money. Why not, right? I'm going to get a rocket pack. Well, okay, here's a good question. What is the first frivolous thing you would buy yourself if you hit the lottery?
Ooh. The first frivolous thing I would buy myself? A private jet.
Word? Okay.
Private island.
Damn. He did. So you can
I'll visit Keith.
That's what I was like. All right, there we go.
Like, Keith, what you doing, yo?
Terrell would have the only 747 with like 22-inch rims on that bitch. He would land that motherfucker.
With
it would be like
gold spinners.
down the runway.
Oh my god, that would be great. I'm
That shit
thinking
is
about that
funny.
now, just like full spinners. Just the back of the plane, just like
He's flying it with a lean.
Talk into it. Yes, sir.
What about you?
They can't hear you when they pull away.
Build a water park.
Oh,
That's actually pretty dope. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
No kids.
Water park with no kids?
Full
yeah.
full adult water park.
Yeah.
You can
As
just
long
call
as
the
there's
whole
booze,
pla-
I'm there.
Call the whole place Adult Swim.
Nice.
Without the little brackets.
Yo, we should get her to answer the rest of her questions as her characters.
Right,
What was that?
Oh my god.
She does impressions.
That was
That's
Robot Chicken, yo. Come on, son.
Oh,
I'm really surprised you don't know.
Get your bars up.
the
Come
chicken
on.
right at the beginning?
Get your bars.
Yeah, get your bars up. You don't know the.
You don't know Robot Chicken Bee?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Robot
saying?
chicken, yeah.
Come on, son. You don't know that Robot Chicken Bee?
Yes, I'm allowed to stay up past 9 o'clock.
Nah, man.
You're allowed to, but do
Your
you?
kids put you to
Good
bed.
question.
Listen, Linda.
I saw him getting sleepy eyed, and it's 9:13. So.
Exactly. My
Damn,
Metamucil,
already?
My Metamucil hasn't kicked in.
All right, what frivolous thing would you buy?
I'd get a recording studio. Just right
That's
off the
not
bat.
frivolous.
I was
bro.
gonna say, I don't
A
know if
whole
that's
studio.
Nah, that's
No,
not.
Because
but
you
there's
will
a
make money
purpose.
off of that.
Yeah.
There's a
Okay,
purpose.
completely
As many of your friends
useless,
as
like,
you-
Yes.
Yeah.
Just for
Completely
you.
useless.
It's just so selfish. Just like
Even yours isn't so much frivolous.
I would
but I guess yours is kind of on the border.
buy back my old truck and just completely fix it. Like, I swear.
You're so
Terrell's
lame, bro.
face.
Like,
I
you're such-
swear.
you're such, like, the
I'm
most
I'm disappointed the
constructive.
camera's not pointed at your face right now, Terrell. You look so disgusted.
Yeah, you're so lame, bro.
I would
Like-
actually, you know what? I'd hit up Martin Shkreli and get that woo
buy that
album.
woo album. Yeah.
Let's full circle.
AKA Xavier.
give a solid
like, yo,
a
what
solid
up?
bit on that
Yo.
woo album.
What about you driving your truck to Keith's Island? So we don't have that problem.
You don't know that. I could
kinda waiting for him to
I
say he
could
was gonna
do
buy his
that.
hometown.
I had enough money to make it like half aquatic, half truck, and then just drive over. Yeah, hell yeah, you kidding?
I would
just-
get toilet paper.
Turbo team.
Oh
be
snap! I'd get toilet paper with the faces of all the people that like just irritated me throughout my life on it. I'd get such weird stuff that I would like the most casual things you'd never guess. Like they're like, "What is this in your house, Xavier?" Oh, that's for I don't feel like putting my when I take my jacket off, I'm real lazy, so I just like it catches my stuff that I just throw it on the ground, and it just catches the stuff that I throw on the ground. Like
Oh,
really
it'd
frivolous
be like
things.
a Roomba, but
Yeah,
it just
one of
gets your
those like
clothes.
catches my clothes. Yeah,
That'd be
stuff like
dope.
that. Like I haven't seen that. I haven't even seen that. A cocaine robot?
I want
I want the
From like Office Christmas Party movie?
Bring a straw.
Okay.
It's like the snowblower, but they put
do.
I don't
cocaine
know.
in it.
I would probably get the life-size Lego R2D2.
That'd be dope.
That thing's like this fucking tall.
Fix your wire again, Terrell.
Yeah, you're
Fix your
wired.
wire again.
That's what she said.
Ooh.
Yeah, fiddle with your fat
I
over
want
there, buddy.
a dryer
Nope.
that folds my clothes after. And like knows like
One,
this
two.
is a t-shirt, so it gets
Yeah.
folded like this. Pants get folded like this. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
But it
Nope,
would definitely just
nope.
be toilet
Unplug it,
paper
then
with
plug it
faces
in.
on it.
What's up?
Toilet paper with faces on it would be
That'd be
my,
dope.
my
Elroy
frivolous
had a
purpose.
really dope invention in the Jetsons. His headboard, or the footboard of his bed, was programmable. So he could program his dreams at night that he would have before going to bed. So his mom would be like, "What kind of dreams do you want to have tonight?" And like, "I want an adventure dream." And she would like program the shit in. That's like one of the few
That's
things
too
I
many-
remember from the
Hello?
Jetsons.
I wanna-
Too many
That'd be
computer
dope.
day. Nope, no, you're gone.
You're in and out. I want a headboard that's like Tempur-Pedic on the side where your actual head goes, but it's still wooden on the other side, so you still get that nice like clack 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 clack, but it doesn't hurt the other person's head. Come on.
Terrell, you can take his mic.
I wish I,
Put
seriously.
him over there.
I wish I hadn't asked that question now.
Hey,
See, this is what you
my son was
started.
born one way or the other. I'm just
Yeah, I'd probably want either that life-size Lego R2D2 or a rocket
yes,
pack.
Terrell. Xavier said the same thing earlier. I've already bought him his first Beyblade, so raising him right, you know.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Not really.
Beyblades
God,
for
no,
the
not-
baby.
I'm not buying that kid Beyblades. I don't want him with like
Are we ready for another question, I think?
bruised eyes.
All right, yeah, try it now. Terrell.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we are.
All right.
We're in here.
We had to get my mic situated.
Just don't touch it.
So
Just
we
don't
have
touch the
what,
mic for the rest of the
one-
night. Just don't
Two.
Seriously.
1,
Two
5,
left.
and 6, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, I think
No,
it's just 1 and 6.
Can't be.
1, 5, and 6.
Yeah, 1, 5, and 6.
1 to 5 and 6.
You just don't like 5, Terrell.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. Okay. All right. One thing that annoys you that others do that you feel like it should require a fine or jail time.
Drive slow in the left lane.
Damn, he didn't even have to hesitate.
Chewing with your mouth open.
Yo, reading every comment on the post before you post your comment.
Huh?
Like whenever like on a Facebook status, like somebody doesn't read all the comments and they just say something.
And they
everybody else
repeat a
is-
comment
yeah,
that's
like,
already, yeah.
Somebody does like 10 people report the same thing, and I'm like, yo, you don't care. Get off
Yeah.
get off my status.
You know what I don't like?
You have 10 people commenting on your statuses? I don't.
I'm pretty
Hey,
confident.
that was a
I got my
freaking
mom
that
saying,
dude's
"I
a
miss you."
celebrity, man.
It's juicy.
It's juicy.
The comments. If it's
Oh,
juicy.
I was like,
I'm like, I swear she doesn't know that.
This show is.
You hit your
jacked
mic
up.
again,
Yeah, you hit the
Terrell.
mic cord, Terrell.
You already messed
cut
up the
your mic out
microphone.
again.
I didn't even
Oh,
touch
hey.
it.
Oh, hey, hey.
I guess because me saying it was juicy just messed the mic
Yeah,
up. It's like,
It was like, oh,
The mic cut itself off. Like, no.
yeah, like no,
No, sir.
we're not
That
going
is
for this
not
today.
allowed.
I don't like. I don't like being bombarded. Like, okay, I'll get to work, and keep in mind I get to work at 6 o'clock in the morning most mornings.
Yep.
Let me walk in the door before you're asking me a bunch of fucking questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please don't talk to me before coffee. Just leave me the fuck alone. That should be illegal. Like I can't stand that. Yeah, and I wish I could find people at work for talking to me.
Like just give them a
before.
ticket.
Yeah, like here's a demerit. Shut the fuck up. My demerits would be like with tape, and it would go over your mouth.
Maybe
You
talking
can't-
to customer service, but you're not talking to a person. Like that was like half of my childhood was my mom screaming at Sprint.
What? Tell us how your mother. I want to hear one of your impersonations. So, give us your mother screaming at the screen.
Oh, motherfucker! Bitch! Bitch! Can I talk to a person? No, I can do better.
Your mom.
I can do better, God damn it. Eddie, suck my dick. This is gonna be the longest wait of my life. Oh.
What? What's funny is I used to work at a Verizon store, and I had customers that were sounded like that over the phone. They'd be wilding. The oldest, sweetest old ladies just start wilding when you mention their money. They just be like, "What? My bill is 5 times different." You be like, "Oh snap!"
I wish racism could be fined. Like you could be
Yeah,
fined
no, absolutely.
for being a racist.
Dude,
I thought about deeper stuff like that.
let's put it like this. I get called the N-word at least once a week.
Jesus
At least
Christ.
once a week, I get called the N-word.
Look, I have.
Oh boy, to my face.
I have customers that will look at my name tag before they decide whether or not they want to let me help them. I'm not bullshitting you.
I believe
I've gotten
it.
to the point where I keep it in my pocket because it hurts. I mean, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
get too serious and deep.
Yeah.
That shit fucking sucks. I had a customer tell me to my face, "That's not how you say. That's not how you spell George. Why wouldn't your mother name you something American? Swear to God. Swear to God." And
lose
as
your
a
mind?
and you have to eat it. You have to.
Yeah,
you have to
it's
swallow
crazy,
because it's a
like-
customer, and you have to. I need this job. I need to eat, so I need to just eat this racist bullshit.
Yeah.
And pretend it didn't fucking happen.
I had a customer. He was so nice to me. He tipped me and everything. And so I get back to the warehouse and like, dude, you got to hear this call. So the dude was like, listen, I'm not racist or anything, but I would appreciate it if you didn't send the black guy back. Now, at the time, I was the only black guy to work with the company. I would appreciate you didn't send the black guy back.
The black guy.
My wife cheated on me with the black guy, and I feel kind of uneasy with him coming to my property. Like,
To be fair, though, were you the black guy that she cheated with?
Yeah, good question.
I didn't even
cheated
see
on
his
me with
wife.
with the black poet type. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, I just
Got
feel
the
uncomfortable if
smooth
he
way.
will return and I'm not home.
All I remember is I saw a waffle-shaped green cake jumping out the window.
And I smell black and milds.
Said,
And cocoa butter.
I loved you when you didn't love yourself, is what he told me.
Smell like black and mild and cocoa
Who's
butter.
black and mild and cocoa?
I didn't see him, but I
smell
smelt the
black and
remnants.
mild and cocoa butter.
I smelt
That's
the
so
remnants.
real,
It was
yo.
either him or Jimmy Walker, one or the other.
Black and milds and cocoa butter. That's
But
got
no,
me,
for
yo.
real,
I feel
it's,
like
it's
that's like
crazy,
that's a
man.
description
That's
of like
that's a
India.
good amount of black people.
That's
yeah.
that's like India's description. Like I feel like if I could plant that on anybody, it'd be her.
Bro, bro, she goes through blacks like it doesn't
I
make
know.
any sense.
Yo, I went to the 7-Eleven. She's like, "Yo, pick me up at Black and Mild." I was like, "India, we ain't even like that. Like, I don't. We ain't together. You ain't like."
That's funny. She's probably listening. She listens
Bro, that's
every
funny.
week.
That's too funny.
Shout out to Indy. That's funny. She's great.
She
That's
does.
funny though.
Indy, you deserve better.
That's funny.
But no, man, it gets ridiculous. Like one old lady, I'm putting a container down, and she's like, "Excuse me, I don't think you're supposed to be over there." I said, "Ma'am, I'm just putting a container down." But they don't let black people on their property.
Oh my god.
Your mic cut out at the wrong time for
Yeah.
that.
It was almost like it's the Radio Free Radio
Yeah.
gods just
I know,
censored
right?
you.
Like, nah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you now.
So it was like, I think I hit a couple of yard gnomes pulling the lift out. But yeah, it was. She just walked up to me and said it so nonchalantly. They don't let black people on their property, so I don't think you should be there.
Plot twist: that was her property.
She was like, "Come with me if you want to
Yeah.
live."
Real talk. Ding.
So yeah, I agree with you should be charged for stupid
Yeah.
racist stuff.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, okay, we can't stop you from being
No.
racist, but we should at least like open bigotry should Come on,
There should
you
definitely
be
be
fined.
like a
if you get fined for walking around with your dick out, you should get
No,
get
like,
fined
there
for
should
walking
definitely-
around with your racist out.
There should definitely be like an
Kid
inconvenience
looks like I
fee.
didn't know that. Let me stop. He's like, I need to
should
stop
maybe-
doing that. I didn't know that was
Wait a
illegal.
minute.
My neighbors are probably very angry at me.
There should definitely be like an inconvenience fee when your racism just
You said an
inconveniences.
inconvenience
Because it is like I remember working at Verizon. This dude, well, I'm pretty ethnic looking. For those of you who have never seen me, I'm rather ethnically mysterious.
Turn that second camera on so they can see
hold
you.
on. Let me give you guys. Jeez, hold
Just
on.
give him
All
like
right.
the most
Next week we're
serious
gonna
face.
play a game.
Yeah,
Can
so,
you guess
yeah,
what
I know,
Xavier
right? What's
is?
my ethnicity or mixture thereof? I was at work at Verizon. Somebody walks up and he's like, "Hey, man, if you have an accent, this isn't gonna work out." And because I hadn't even said anything yet,
Oh wow.
and I was like, I look at him, and I was like, "No, sir, no accent." He scrunches his face up like a good 30 seconds, and he's just like, nah. Then he leaves, and I'm just like, yo, that guy's just not gonna pay his phone bill now. Like that guy just is like, you should definitely get fined for stuff like that. You know, people. Then you walk in, I can't get my order from a black guy. I can't get my order taken from a
Yeah,
black.
but to be,
like,
to be,
bro, come on, yo.
To be
like-
fair, if they're not going to talk to you, it's probably for the best.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And to be fair-
we got another caller calling in.
Oh, okay.
Caller.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hold up, I think. Oh, here they are. Yep.
All right,
Oh no,
hello.
they're calling back.
Are they calling back? Are you there?
Was that India?
No.
What?
That
was
ain't
music
him.
playing.
Hey, what up?
What was that?
Jump in. Somebody was
good.
plugging their mixtape. That's what it was.
To be fair, he's probably not so much concerned with like not paying his bill with a black guy. He probably thought you were Muslim.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So his
I had
the-
just taken off
the
my head
source
wrap.
of-
I don't know what's
But I mean,
going on.
like,
He
look,
said he just
we
took it
need
off.
to be clear about
hello?
the source of
Hello?
that racism.
Hello?
Oh.
All right, here
Hello,
we go.
caller.
Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you
Hey,
calling
how,
from?
how are you, man?
Good.
Hey, yeah, this is Nate, man. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Not a whole lot, brother.
Okay, so
What's Nate's last
we
name?
get to ask any question whatsoever, right?
Sure, go ahead. Do we know Nate?
Okay.
Do you know Nate, Madeline? Okay. Madeline's looking quite embarrassed.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
this
Nate.
one red.
Okay, right. So this is the question that was just posed to me.
Okay.
So apparently there has been some situation to where there are like Abu Dhabis and princes of Dubai flying women out to Dubai and paying
Xavier, what have we
them
told you
an
about
amount-
that?
Hold on. Let him finish his question. Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish. Paying an amount of $10,000 to $50,000 or more, all depending on your willingness to participate in certain activities. So, the main activity that has been going around is that. Am I allowed to curse on the show?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Well, okay, gotcha. They want to shit on your chest.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on. Go ahead, caller.
So here's my question: would anybody on your show be willing to let some strange man or men shit on your chest for $25,000?
Right now, I do it for a lunch ticket.
Yes.
What was
Yes,
the question?
I would. $25,000.
Shit on
I
my
would.
chest, 25,000 American.
Nah, I
What's the
would.
question?
so
I mean, I don't-
I got too much hair to
here's-
clean out of
here's
this
the kicker,
shit.
though.
Literally.
Here's the kicker.
Okay.
What was the question?
What's the kicker?
Word on the street is that they like to try to get it in your mouth and in your nose.
That's $25,000. I'm
Not,
sorry.
not for 25
Yeah.
grand.
sorry.
Not for, not
Look,
for
I could
25
buy
grand.
some real strong
Nope.
mouthwash
Yeah.
for 25 grand.
Nah, it'd
Okay?
have to be 250 million is the lowest I do have somebody.
$25,000.
The price
No.
goes the price goes
Shit,
in the
I don't
millions
care.
when you bring biohazards into the shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm with X on that one.
You could probably bargain with like a prince though. What the-
No, 25,000.
Did we lose our caller?
Nah.
I'd be.
No, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here. I'm just listening to y'all.
I'd
You
pay off
said-
my
you
car.
said yes a little too quick. That's scary.
Are you kidding me?
Nah.
I'm talking about Jerry.
I would pay. Yeah, I'd pay off my
So,
car
but I
note.
just-
I'd be
I just
like,
wanna- I just want to
done.
be clear. I just want to be clear that I heard this correctly. You would let somebody shit in your mouth for $25,000.
You did not say shit. No, you said shit on
No,
your chest,
that's not-
and it may get in your mouth.
Yeah, I answered before the part about the mouth.
No, you did, Nate. That's what you said.
Would you let somebody shit in your mouth?
In my mouth,
for
no.
No,
On
not
my
in my
chest
mouth.
with the possibility
These
of
are your
splatter
friends?
into my mouth.
These
Yes.
are the people you
I'm
hang
with- I'm with
okay,
mates.
So if it gets in your mouth,
That's why she has to make
if it
voices so
gets
she
in your
can
mouth-
talk to people other than her
Hold on,
friends.
hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nate.
If it gets in your mouth, are you cool? Because the guy's
No.
aiming for your mouth. He told you that it's on your chest,
but he's aiming for your mouth.
Well, the thing is, I'm gonna have my mouth closed like that.
Yeah,
If he's like, you got to keep your mouth open during it, I'm gonna be sketched out and be like, hell no.
Okay, so check me out. Here's a scenario, right?
Here's a scenario.
My man knows that you've been coming. He's been prepping. Okay.
Oh God.
All right. What's your name?
It just keeps getting
Mapes.
worse and worse and worse.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
What's your name, man? What's your name?
Mapes, Mapes.
Okay, Mapes and Nate.
You can
All
find me
right,
on
all right.
SoundCloud. You can find me on
Okay.
Twitter, Instagram. Go ahead.
That's what I'm talking about. Plug yourself. Okay, so. he's
That's
like,
what we
cool.
told the dude in Dubai.
Nate.
Plug yourself. That shit.
Look, so he's like, Mapes is coming on Friday. I get it's extra special for Mapes. Okay, so
The accent's
Thursday-
killing
Nate
me.
is being incredibly racist, but all right.
He's go. Oh, okay, he's going in.
We just
right?
talked about
he's
this,
going
Nate.
in on Thursday. So he cleans out on Wednesday, right? I'm talking about like laxatives and everything. Cleans out.
All right.
Thursday, all he's eating is refried beans.
Okay.
He's only eating like I don't know, chili.
It all comes out the
all
end.
day.
You keep adding these caveats,
That's
man.
like you
I
keep.
know.
He
It all
already
comes out
told
in
you,
the
yeah,
end.
bro. He already told you he was about it.
Hold on, let me ask.
I'm listening. I'm
First
listening.
off,
I'm here.
You agreed to go to another country and let another man shit on your chest. You don't know what type of shit he has.
It
What
doesn't.
if he has IBS
It's
or
shit.
he
It's
has
all
some
shit.
type of
It's all bad
explosive
for
bowel
you.
syndrome?
Hey man, hey, we
You know
actually
what
got
I'm
another
saying? You don't know
somebody else
what's
trying to
gonna
call in
happen.
real
That's gonna
quick.
blow up and hit you in the eye. You're talking about your mouth.
Hey
Yeah.
man, we got somebody
All
else
right,
trying
let's
to
get off this question.
So yeah,
All
bro.
right. Well, we got to take our other caller, Nate. But thank you for your colorful question
I do appreciate it. I'm still taking that 25,000.
in the pocket.
I think you're the
All
only
right.
one.
So we got another caller. Are they on?
Yeah, and they're on.
All right. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is India.
Hey, Indy.
Oh, what up, India?
I was informed that someone was talking shit.
Oh no, I wasn't talking shit. I just keyed in your smell. Yo, I just keyed in your smell. I hit that shit right on the die. You might be mad, but it that doesn't make it any less true.
Yeah, the
What was that?
comment that was spoken was somebody had mentioned Black and Milds and cocoa butter. And that was the only sentence that came up.
Lie
Then
to me,
Ma-
India.
and
Lie
then
to me
Mapes-
and say that's
Mapes is
not what it would smell like.
Mapes is like, yo, that's what India smells like. And I had to concur on the Black and Mild. There's definitely an aura of Black and Mild smell.
I can't even deny that.
There you go.
Exactly.
I'm smoking a black and mild right now.
Of course you are.
Literally.
That's
I am.
hilarious.
Sitting in my car smoking a black and mild.
I know my friends, India. I know my
These are,
friends.
these are the types of shows I live for, man.
We
This
love
is-
you, little sis.
Thanks for calling in, Indy. And thanks for getting
No
us off the
problem.
phone with the shit monster. Jesus Christ. That
kept
was
getting
some
worse.
territory.
How did it
like-
keep getting worse?
I know.
That's but the thing
He
is,
was trying to wait for
like,
you
And you
to
kept
go.
saying yes.
it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah, it does.
only-
It's shit.
Hold on. What was that?
She hung up. I was letting you know.
Oh, okay.
The thing was, it was like the only time I said no was when he was like, "Would you let him shit in your mouth?" And I said no. And he
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
different.
I was starting to think this dude had 25,000 and he was looking for a taker. That's what I was.
He had a few drinks.
Do I get to see
He
like?
was having-
No, I thought it was funny. I just he was gonna keep adding caveats until you said no and drew the line.
Yeah, bro. He was
But it was like
look,
he started out with, "You let a dude shit on your chest for 25 grand."
Yes.
Fuck yes. And then he's
Nah,
like,
bro.
"But it might get in your mouth a little bit." And I'm like, "Well, that's it. I'll take the chance."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
and
it
then
might
he was,
not.
and
You
then he
know
was
what I'm
like,
saying?
and then he was like, "Nah, they're
Yeah,
aiming for
there
your
you
mouth,
go.
bro. Like they're aiming for your mouth.
And
All
I'm
right, so
gonna be
he's gonna put his ass directly on your mouth and just go. And I was like,
You have a mask on. The mask is hooked to his anus. Like it's a straight shot.
It's human centipede, all right. So it's just you two.
And you're in the middle.
And then it's like, well, either the answer turns to no or the price goes up. It's one of the two.
The minute you mentioned
It's
shit, I
wonderful.
want $1 million at least.
Yeah.
Biohazard told me I need the six
Yeah.
figures at least.
Look, they be like, "George, you let that dude shit on you. You're a fucking disgusting human being." I'm like, "Yeah, you forgot Rich." So there's that.
Call me anything you want, but don't call me broke.
You forgot Rich.
That'll
What's
be
the
stinking
next?
rich then.
Yeah, stinking rich. No bullshit.
Not
All
human.
right, so are we moving on to the next question? Where are we at? I lost so.
So the next
1,
question
5,
is
and 6, I think.
No, we did 5.
Oh, we
1
did
and
5?
6.
All right.
So we're down to 1 and 6.
Okay.
With roughly a half hour in the show.
All right. Give me 2 movies that you would change the ending of.
Oh. Madeline, you want to take this one
TV
first?
shows.
A show, movie, whatever you want to do.
Spoiler alert,
I
though.
don't want Deb to die in Dexter.
Oh
I
yeah,
hadn't gotten that
I haven't
far
thought about
yet.
that show in a long. I love that show,
I
and
hadn't
I
gotten
was.
to that yet.
I was obsessed.
You've never seen Dexter?
Oh.
Oh, by the way, spoiler alerts, people.
I was about to say, yeah, Deb, yeah.
Hi.
I think
Yeah.
most people have watched it if they're going to watch
Okay.
it.
I didn't like the way Dexter ended. I agree with you.
Most people didn't. I mean, I kind of figured. I wasn't completely surprised, but it was just dark. Like, why did she have to die?
Yeah. And then he up and just bounces on his kid and everything. Just
Because that's what Dexters do.
and that's a great fucking series.
What?
Yeah, no,
Dexter
it was a great series. I mean, I had no problem with the ending.
No, I just didn't feel like really he's gonna bounce on Harrison. Like I don't feel like Dexter would have actually done that. Like I get the idea of I'm this monster. I need to stay away from the people that love me because I can't change myself and I'm only gonna bring them pain. But that's your kid, bro. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't super happy with the way
People
that
do it all the time. How's he any different?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, fair enough.
And they aren't killers.
And they're not
They're
killers.
just emotional killers.
Michael C. Hall, like he's such a good fucking actor. I love Michael C. Hall. He's so great. That was a good choice. Who? There was two of them, right? You said
Yeah,
two.
you gotta do two.
Okay.
Let me think on the other one.
All right, cool. We'll move on and then we'll come back.
I'd say like TV show. I would change Breaking Bad, the end of it.
Okay.
I would change it to Bryan Cranston waking up as the dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
they actually shot that as
Yeah.
an extra.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
But I want
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I did. But I
Okay,
want that to be like the
Canon.
ending. Yeah, I want that to be like how
The
it
actual-
What?
It's very Newhart though. That's been actually done.
like.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was a spoof off of.
Yeah.
But it like that when I saw that I was like that's the way that show should have ended. Just to kill off the entire vibe of the show. It's like a
Wow.
big fuck you to every fan that was in there. Like that would have been great to me.
Kind of like the Who Shot Bobby. Whole season of Bobby's been shot and wake up. Start off next season, he's in the shower like, I wasn't shot. That was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
It was all a dream.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, my turn. I got two. It's not movies, it's TV shows, just because those are easier. How I Met Your Mother. I would have changed not the ending, not who we ended up with,
Okay.
but that whole last season. They focused too much on Barney and Robin. They should have been focusing on Ted and the mother. And spoilers, she dies. So I would have preferred the whole season with her than Barney and Robin if it was just going to end up in a divorce.
Absolutely.
Second show, Firefly. I'm going to change the ending to it not being canceled.
Yeah.
I never got to see that show. I keep hearing it was good. Well, this is the thing. When it was on, I was driving over the road. So.
Oh, I didn't catch it until it came on DVD.
Yeah.
So, but now I've watched it way too many times.
Wow.
If that's even possible. But yeah, no, it's a great series. You should watch it. I think it's on Netflix. At least it was for a while.
Even if it's not on Netflix, I have a Fire Stick.
There you go.
I'm gonna say Heroes.
Which Heroes?
The TV series.
No, I'm saying
not the Reborn
Okay.
or whatever. I started it. I couldn't get into it. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, but it wasn't for me.
You didn't miss
I thought
much.
Heroes was a great series, and then it kind of just fell flat towards the end. It suffered a lot from that writer's strike. It suffered immensely.
The end of the second season completely got changed because of it.
That writer's strike hurt.
So then after that, it was kind of like it was never the same, you know. And I watched it through to the season 4. I own it all on DVD, but mostly for the sake of saying I finished watching it, not because by the time the 3rd season was around halfway in, I was no longer enjoying the show. It used to be like, damn, it's over. I can't wait till next week, and then it became like, okay, let's just get through it.
I did the same thing with Heroes. I powered through the 4 seasons.
But it was so good. It had so much potential to be so dope.
I only bought seasons 1 and 2. I can't buy. I can't.
I was able to find them all at like cool stuff for like
nice.
dirt cheap, and I got them all.
Okay,
for, like,
then yeah,
super cheap,
totally
but-
understandable. Season 3 had some nice parts into it, but not enough to make it worthwhile.
Right.
Like I like the Matt Parkman-Siler pairing. That was kind of fun. But
I'm trying to think of like I want to make my other choice a movie.
I couldn't think of a movie.
There was something I watched recently that I liked all the way up until the end, and I can't think of what it was. Like when it was over, it was just kind of like, huh?
So this is like a bad question for me because I don't really watch movies and TV shows. Like I
don't watch that much either.
For real.
Lost. That shit had a horrible ending.
Fringe had a horrible ending too.
Fringe?
Like it just kind of Fringe.
Oh, I never
You
saw
said
Fringe.
Friends. I was like,
no.
That ending was great in Friends. What are you talking about?
No,
Come on, son.
Fringe ended up kind of jumping the shark a little bit, like Lost did, and just kind of got weird.
Yeah,
and
it got real weird and out there.
Yeah.
It started to not make a whole lot of sense anymore.
Yeah.
For me, as far as it was a movie and a TV show as well. TV show would be Samurai Jack. The ending sucked.
Have you started seeing? You watching the new
Season
ones?
4 or
Yeah,
season 5?
No, the newest season, the very, very newest season. It was
Okay.
dope, literally up until like the very end.
Okay.
The only and even then it was dope. Don't get, like it's not gonna ruin the ending.
I
just
haven't
thought
seen it yet.
I just thought it sucked. Well, spoiler alert: the ending made me cry a little bit, not in a good way. Not in like, oh, it was a good moving scene. I was like, what are you saying?
Oh, speaking of that, then the Get Down.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
part
I
2 of
just
the
watched
Get
that
Down
again.
should have
I
been
just
called the
watched that.
Letdown. Like
Everybody says that.
it was so disappointing, and then it got canceled. You know, it's the most expensive television series ever made.
I believe it.
It was like $14 million.
Yeah, bro, I don't get it.
It
Wow.
was some ridiculous amount of
wasn't
money
bad.
for a TV series, and they were like, "We
What was it,
just
14 per episode?
No, it was only had I don't
For the whole season?
No.
Oh well, What's the Face has it.
It was
beat
like per
then.
episode. It was
'Cause
some
What's the Face
ridiculous
is-
number per episode.
What's the Face is $7 million per episode to make.
Game of
Underground.
Thrones?
Was it the slave show? Was it called Underground?
Then it's not that amount.
John
Like,
Legend, the John Legend show.
I know what you're talking about.
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
like $7 million per episode. And I was
John
like,
Legend?
Jesus. Yeah.
the musician.
Yes.
Yeah, he
He had a
produced
TV
the show.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. They were saying that this has been the most expensive television program ever made.
Well,
Why did it?
200
They
million.
canceled it
Oh
because of the
gosh!
budget. 200
Per
million.
episode?
For the whole-
No, I
for
think
the
I
whole-
Why
think
you
the
keep
whole
saying this
show.
per episode stuff,
But it was
bro?
only
I'm sitting
12
there thinking
episodes.
200
Six-
million
16,
per episode?
16 million per episode, so it got
Jesus.
over 200 million.
So is that? I guess half of it was paying Jaden Smith
Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
for him to look confused.
And the Nas
They said a
voiceovers.
lot of it was turning because they didn't build sets. So
Oh,
it was
okay.
was trying to turn the Bronx back into 1979.
Oh, wow.
Oh, snap.
So a lot of it went to that. Like they
That makes
literally brought in taggers and brought
Too
in
bad they
rebuilt,
couldn't do a
like,
good
refronted stores.
second half.
And they,
Oh,
like-
wow.
Yeah, they did entire neighborhoods. The outfits, everything just.
Too bad they couldn't do good writing instead or something.
So like you can tell that they were trying to cram it all into that
They
second
definitely
half,
shoved it, yeah.
and it suffered.
Keith was about
But
to say
yeah, so
something.
Samurai Jack,
Well,
that ending was terrible, and then the movie Takers had a really bad ending. No, you don't see Takes fine.
No, I've never seen it.
Spoiler alert: Luke Cage second half of that season, it kind of slows down. It gets kind of meh.
That's probably why I tuned out. I just couldn't stay with
All
it.
those Marvel Netflix shows kind of have that lull in the middle where
Yeah.
they've gone on for maybe 2 episodes too long, and they
Yeah,
could have if they
definitely.
tightened it up,
Yeah.
they could have done really well. And
Definitely.
plus the villain, once they killed Cottonmouth was the second half of that.
Yeah, I know you're talking about
The
one.
first one,
Uh,
Marshery Ali guy. What was his
I
character's
can't
name?
remember. I can't remember his name at all.
That was Cottonmouth. The one that owned the club, right?
Yeah, that
It
was.
okay, but then
No.
who the-
Cottonmouth was the second dude with
Yeah.
the power suit.
That's yeah.
That's
he was
Cottonmouth.
the one I was. a
No,
little
that was
disappointed-
Copperhead. His
Bro.
brother.
Copperhead.
His brother.
They weren't brothers. I don't
Yeah, they.
think.
No, they are brothers.
Luke Cage.
Oh, Luke Cage is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke Cage's
Sorry, I thought
brother.
you were saying. Hold on, let's see here.
Hold on, now, yeah, we got to double
Yeah,
check
I'm
this.
looking at
Let's
this one
nerd this
here.
real quick.
9 minutes. 9 minutes left. on the
Diamondback
show.
was the second half, so
Okay.
it was
Cottonmouth the first.
Cottonmouth was the first one. Once they get off Cottonmouth,
Yeah, it kind
They
of.
They were all named after snakes.
That being
Yeah.
that being
you're
said,
talking about Kill Bill?
I know, right? Yeah, the Deadly Viper Assassination Squad, aka Divas. For those of y'all that was catching the acronyms, I love Kill Bill. Don't get me
What
started.
was that? You had to get it out your system? Okay. I do that every once in a while.
Have you ever made the connection that the Foxy Force 5 in Pulp
the
Fiction
Pulp Fiction joint or the
is-
Deadly Viper Assassination Squad? Yes,
It's
I did.
Wild, isn't
yeah.
it? Like I was, because I had like the film pack and I did a whole marathon by myself, and I was like, and I double checked it up on Wikipedia and
Yeah, bro.
trivia shit, and they were
Yeah,
like,
bro.
all of his movies are in the same universe.
Yes.
They're all
Yes, they
sorts
are.
of connected.
there was supposed to be the
Kill Bill Volume 3.
Also yes, but the
Which can come out potentially next year.
Yes.
Because he wanted to do the time exactly.
Exactly
right.
right. So he's waiting for old girl to get older. Yeah.
the brothers from Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs, Vince
I know who you're talking about.
Vince Vaughn and
Vince Vega.
Yeah,
Vince Vega. Yeah, Vincent Vega and Vic Vega. Yeah.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a movie, but they got too old to
Play the characters
reprise
anyway.
the
Yeah.
roles, yeah.
So we got about 8 minutes left
Yeah,
in the show.
I think if I was to change the ending of a movie, I definitely think I would change the ending of any movie done by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But no, specifically, what was it? The Village.
God, that movie. Fuck
I
my life.
really would like to change the ending to The Village. Call me cynical. I wanted the blind girl to die. I'm just. I wanted her to die and let her body be found, like right at the edge of the woods by the guy that was driving around in the Jeep, that she be just dead.
I heard Split was good.
Split was great.
Split was good.
I have yet to see that. Also.
I haven't either. So
I'm not
I
like
keep hearing good things about it.
Split is good, and that's coming from somebody who doesn't like M. Night.
The twist.
He's had maybe 2 movies that I was like, oh, okay, I like that one. Like I liked Devil, and of course Sixth Sense.
Unbreakable. Or no, wait.
I thought Unbreakable was too slow. I like how it ties into Split. And now that I know that, it kind of changes it a little bit for me. But it was too dragged out and slow. Okay. The Happening was garbage.
Garbage.
And the one that I like that nobody seems to like is Lady in the Water. I like that movie. Everybody's like, you like that movie? Get out of my face. I hope you die.
Shit that y'all are talking about.
Really?
Another movie I would like to change the ending of is The Color Purple. I don't want her to get reunited with her family.
Damn.
I want her to just be miserable.
God.
And hate Mr.
I want Celia to drop out of a
Jesus
helicopter with an
Christ.
AK and just fuck Mr. all the way.
And that was always like a weird little
I hate
after
Mr. for
attachment.
the rest of her life.
Yeah, weird little after attachment. By the way, here's the rest of your family.
Yeah. Mama booty. This is your son.
Bro, chill.
Like, I don't know this chick.
And y'all care about Jack Dawson in the water
Jack Dawson.
when she let go.
Titanic.
That was
No, I'm
fun.
glad he
Titanic is
died.
the only movie where it was acceptable to go in with spoilers.
Yeah.
You already knew in advance.
Yeah.
Like, I know how this movie ends.
Boat's
going to
the same with Passion of the Christ. You know how that's going to end.
Yeah, true that.
Pearl Harbor.
True that.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, here we go. We done started. Apollo 11.
Yeah, there's a few.
What about commercials?
Commercials?
Commercials you wish would
I
end
could-
different?
Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep.
I
Yeah,
guess I
that's
can't
deep.
think of
Yeah,
any
I
off
want
the
like
top
a
of
full like McDonald's commercial, but
just-
then like at the end it's Burger King.
I just want commercials to be honest. Like, Chipotle. You'll be on the toilet for the rest of your life.
Hey man, Chipotle is amazing.
But you will be on the toilet.
Moe's Southwest Grill. Tex-Mex with no flavor.
Yeah. Taco Bell. Appropriated Mexican.
Talking about the McDonald's of Mexico.
Taco Bell, a fucking college fuel. That's all it is.
It's
Just-
made for potheads and college kids, literally. Literally.
Dude,
like-
it's like $2 for like 7 burritos.
Yeah, they were like
of course.
$5 box, and now you can get your tacos taste like Doritos. I was like, this is for potheads. Like, who else is this
Yeah,
for?
all day
Like,
long.
literally.
That's the only people it's for.
I mean,
And 7-Eleven.
I like Taco Bell, and I don't.
I have a theory about 7-Eleven pizza. Like,
believe it's not
I
pizza.
forgot they had.
It's pretty
pizza.
much just like Red Baron. My theory is just like they had like ordered Red Baron pizza to stock in their restaurants, and they ordered too few. So somebody was just cooked it, and they were just selling it slice by slice. Like, I feel like
God.
somebody under ordered. They like misplaced the zero, and instead of ordering like 100,000 cases, they got 10,000 cases. And they're like, well, let's sell this shit slice by slice then, and that's what they've been doing for these Red Baron pizzas.
They've been cutting the
Yeah,
pizza.
that's my theory. Like,
That's good. I like
because
that.
I've eaten Red Baron and I've eaten 7-Eleven, and you know what? I've had them the same day. Couldn't tell the difference, and I was like, ah ha ha. Nailed it.
I'm behind that
Red
conspiracy
Baron just
theory.
sounds cool. It's got to be like.
It's got Red Baron has like the coolest like graphic on the front too. It's like a guy.
I hear Red
flying
Baron, I
a
think of
plane.
Snoopy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Red Baron pizza is not good pizza.
No, Red
That's
Baron
our official
pizza is-
unendorsement here on the Chocolate Milk
The
and
end of
Waffle
the SPCA commercial.
Oh my God,
Where
yes.
somebody adopts all those dogs, and then you get all the pedophiles in the world and like the shitty celebrities that we killed, and the dogs just go nuts. They just kill them.
Oh, that'd be great.
all the
That's a fucking
all the
brutal
celebrities that we
commercial.
killed.
On that bright and happy note, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of another wonderful episode of the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show. I'd like to thank our guests, Madeline, Mapes, and Keith. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate your time greatly.
Thanks
Terrell?
for having us.
Absolutely. It was a good time. It was a good episode. A lot of fun.
Still can't hear you, Terrell.
We're going to sign off on dogs killing
Oh,
disgusting
God.
human people.
Oh, check.
There you go.
Full circle.
Yeah. Now my mic is
Jesus.
out. What the fuck?
Only one of you can talk at a time.
I know.
Hello.
There you are.
Hi. I'm just going to stay quiet until I sign off.
And it's about that. And now my mic is messing up. What in the world? Oh my God.
It's a good thing
Just
it's the
better-
end of the
better-
show.
yeah, better
Good
sign
thing
off.
it's the end of the show for
That
sure.
was
There
really
we
good.
go.
I said we just all stop touching mic cords. Everybody,
Yeah,
just
everybody
stop.
just back off.
I haven't touched mine all night.
All right, no, in all seriousness, thank you guys for being here.
Pause.
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 Haven't touched mine all night. Thank you.
He's waiting till he gets home.
Backed.
In the privacy of his own clubhouse.
Right. All right. Anybody got?
I was gonna say, are we really ending the show on that? Is that how we're ending this?
That's exactly how I want this.
Anybody has anything you want to say? Anything?
Madeline, did you get the date on? Anybody got anything to plug?
Yeah, at the venue, there's a really cool play called Heaven and Hell, a Divine Comedy. The venue, 35th Street, and it's really dark comedy. It's really cool.
Sweet. When is that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fuck! Why did y'all steal my?
What are you doing?
You gotta be kidding me.
So Feature Fridays this
You
Friday,
can't write
June
this stuff.
30th.
Feature Friday tomorrow night at the venue, 7:30. The doors open. Show starts at 8. 5 amazing features for $5. Hosted by yours truly. Mapes will be in the building performing his unique brand of incredible poetry.
And you said July 5th is when they start.
July 5th, the new season of Slam starts over at the venue.
July 1st, La Bodegas.
Yes, Saturday.
Hampton.
Yes. Yeah. Please come out and support me, Madeline, and Terrell. We'll be spitting poems for a very good cause. I'm super excited about that event. I'm super excited about that.
Pop.
Tuesday nights, 8 to 10 on Radio Free Radio.
Indeed, right here on Radio Free Radio. If you're into pop culture, do check out their show. It's a great show.
Next Tuesday, July 4th. Thank everybody that is in America, I guess. I don't
Thank
know.
you, Thomas Jefferson.
Yes.
You're welcome.
And your mixed babies.
Tommy J.
And your mixed babies, yo.
Yes.
Tommy J.
Do you have the day, Madeline?
Yes, August 18th at 7:30 at night.
Ooh. Nice, at the venue on 35th Street. More
What
to
is
come
it?
on that.
How much
It's
is
a
the
play.
admission?
I don't know yet.
They're usually $10 for that.
Okay.
Usually, there'll be
$10.
more to come.
All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we see you next week. And remember that always we do what we do
Because we includes you.
Peace.